amateur, hot mom, homemade, babe, beauty, mom, wife, mature, massage, MILF, Indian. Who's watching that? German, that's interesting. Rough,
Sure.
Japanese, classic, public, money, anal, Chinese, come inside. You know, back in my youth, I was a real category man. I'm talking every category. Serious categorization going on, if you know what I mean. We don't need this open right now. Porn's disgusting. You shouldn't watch it. I don't. Believe it or not. I know you look at me and think this guy probably has gigabytes of porn. I actually don't even look at porn. Because I get a little pussy. Kickstarter TV, starting off, we're on the runway. Can you feel it? Kickstarter TV maximum acceleration, begin! This is gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. Back in the mix. I may be down and out, but hey, you gotta have humble beginnings. Episode 1.
Sam knows how to get me fucking pumped up.
Episode 1, humble beginnings. Back at it again in the mix, checking out the best Kickstarters, the best GoFundMes, the best Patreon accounts.
Got a coaster hanging
We're
out.
gonna find on our magical journey. I may be down and out. I may be in rough shape right now. Jay has very generously donated this closet right here. Thank you so much, Jay. This closet is great. It's got all the fixins, everything I need. Hey,
All them fixins.
I even made a new friend. Guys. Thank you, Jay, for having me
Oh
in your
my
closet,
God.
hanging out, smoking cigs,
All the
smoking
fixins.
stogies, yelling at the top of my lungs,
All them
annoying your mom and
fixins.
dad. Wow, I'm having fun. Hey, and Jay, you gotta be careful about what you leave around the house.
Yeah. Oh
Hey,
my
man.
god.
Hey, cameraman. You don't know if this is loaded or not. You only have my word to go on. Now, the thing about these guns is when you pull out a prop gun, this is a Hollywood prop gun. Now, the cameraman does not know exactly how loaded or unloaded this is. I actually think it's loaded, so I'm not gonna play that joke too much there. But the thing about this gun is it gives you power. This is for your internship. There's only one person who knows how loaded or unloaded this gun is. That's Jay. That's the gentleman who let me use this closet. I don't know. I know I've got one of the most sensitive trigger thumbs in the planet, so I know for a fact that I'm totally safe right now. I feel my finger on the trigger,
Really safe.
and I'm safe. I know
That's
for
how
a
you
fact
do
that this
it.
gun is not going to accidentally. It's exactly the kind of thing that makes KSTV worth paying $12 or more for, is that you get the masterclass in gun safety and range handling. And your personal firing rate, range, and damage will all be boosted 1 point by following these tutorials. And that's worthwhile. Because when you're in the zombie apocalypse, you're gonna want all the stat boosters that you can get. You know what? Cigar time. Cigar time. Damn it, get me a cigar. Stop. This is my friend Tommy. Tommy's gonna be along for the ride. Hey Tommy, you wanna smoke? No? And I don't support mouse traps. When I have mouse problems, I catch them and I bring them to a Hispanic person's house. Let's get started, folks.
That's a dope ass head. Look at
I
that.
bring you Project Da Vinci.
If there's one thing in history that we can all point our fingers at and say, that's the thing.
It's the Holocaust.
That's the event
The Holocaust.
that ignited the
The
entire
Holocaust.
It would have to be space exploration. We are teenagers putting our hearts and minds together to build something amazing for the world to share.
Let me guess what he's actually doing. He's playing Kerbal Space Program. That's what happened here. He made something in Kerbal Space Program. Some mid-level functionary in charge of like the space exploration grant saw his like popsicle stick rocket or something and was like, let's give this kid $5,000 and then just do it.
We're making a spaceship. A ship we can all share. That the world can actually use.
Yeah.
We're
that we could use, dude.
We as teenagers have the ability to push farther, soar higher, and create a new age of space exploration we can all partake in.
In the early 1990s, it was the gift of a book that set me on an epic journey of the fact that you can do anything if your heart and your soul truly desires.
Because of the advice of these people and this book, we actually are making a spaceship as teenagers. It's incredible. This is what Project Da Vinci is. A mission to bring space exploration back to the forefront of our lives, showing teenagers can do something great and give everyone access to space. We are teenagers. Teenagers have teenagers. Teenagers as teenagers, showing the cosmos who we are. The cosmos, it's important to us as
That guy
teenagers.
is at least
The cosmos,
29 years old.
Be able to point the satellite at Earth, space, or even the sun. Actually point it. You'll also be able to send messages of what you're seeing down to Earth through radio or email.
Receiving incoming transmission.
That's what the messages are going to be. If you give people access to a satellite, what do you think they're going to say? Think, okay? You set up a Twitch stream, you set up some sort of chat program. That's all it is. From outer space. High tech.
Using the borderless currency of Bitcoin, you'll be able to virtually drop gifts to whatever country is down below. This will be the first Bitcoin transaction in space. You're in the seat of the cockpit, looking outside, checking the systems, real systems, and talking.
Incoming transmission.
I'll pack you into my air conditioner. You can check the systems in my air conditioner.
We're making space accessible to everyone.
Fuck you.
To encourage people to create and build the new frontier. We're going to create a record of the sounds and images of Earth and its people.
You mean the thing that already exists? Retarded!
Collection of messages that identifies us as a human race.
Oh god, you're retarded.
We're calling this our global time capsule.
Oh
Showing
god.
the cosmos what we look like, all of us.
It's like a, oh god.
Irreplaceable sound of laughter, the spark of a conversation, the energetic beat of people going about their lives. You can record.
So you're doing an iPhone commercial. You're sending a GoPro commercial out to space? This is retarded. Blah, 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 build a rocket. All this for what? A rocket to go into nothing. You know what? I'm going to spend $1 million making a highly sophisticated probe to go in my toilet.
We've got
Because I want to see other people's poop.
incredible people.
That would be more, you'd find more than out in space. Because there's nothing out there. There's dust, there's boogers, there's alien boogers.
Sam is speaking the truth right there.
Imagine if you could build a rocket to go. Imagine if you could build $1 million sophisticated probe, and then you just send it nowhere.
Project Da Vinci
That's amazing, Project Da Vinci.
continues that
Wow.
to open up
The path to open up and give access to people, and spend lots of money giving access to other people of nothing.
projects like this, not only bring
Wow, now that's amazing.
together to help,
How to make a spaceship.
but they really
Wow.
the entire community.
Solar panels, solar sails, ion drives. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna find nothing!
That's what brings so much enjoyment.
Yo, what up, Chemo? How you doing, my brother?
You old man! So this is some kid's high school project and he's really good at bullshitting. So he's gonna do well
Snotted in
in the real world. I can
with some
tell.
Kickstarter TV too,
That's exactly the tool set that you need
in
to
celebration
succeed in the fast-paced
of
world
extreme
government-funded
peace.
science.
on the
And I
way.
use that term
Finally,
extremely loosely.
extreme
The
peace.
same way you'd use the term journalism.
Extreme peace.
Here's what you need to survive
Extreme
and excel
peace.
in the world of government-funded anything.
Extreme
A high schooler's
peace.
understanding of basic shit and the ability to bullshit like a real professional.
You better be
Not elite level bullshitting. That's more Elon
You
Musk
better be
territory.
ready
When you get to that level,
for
you're doing it's a whole
extreme
different ballgame.
peace.
Let's take a look at this project. They raised
Yeah, looks good.
$9,700 of their $250,000 goal. Control and interact with a satellite through a virtual reality cockpit.
I'm just gonna
What is that?
try to watch it on Scroat Stream.
You can play EVE Online. I don't know
And,
if you've heard of this. There's a game called EVE Online.
I'm gonna
You can do basically what they want.
declare my
With this.
continued subscription
And look, I'm not
as,
for
you know,
teenagers trying to raise money for waste of time.
as my
okay?
fee,
You
as
know,
my
but
entrance fee to season 2, you know,
Okay, I need, look, Dad,
I think
I
I've
need
dealt with enough
$700
dilly-dallying from
for,
the MDE
Xbox,
crew
or whatever. Okay.
in
Reaching out to the
terms of
public like
time
this, I just can't.
and other
can't stand
bullshit.
bias. Co-sign it.
You know, the most recent PGLs have been like almost like mockingly low effort. You know, Sam, I'm not super you know, ready and invigorated to spend my money on you. If that's what you're giving me.
You run out of oxygen.
So I think a continued subscription
In the movie Armageddon,
probably exceeds, you know, the price of the entry for season 2
oh God, from launch
and even
to
season
space,
2
we
XL,
go
which is
along
probably
and
what
beyond.
Scrode
These
is
kids
gonna
would never-
gonna
they
get.
wouldn't even be able to achieve this even if they got their funding goal. This is not. High schoolers are not going to be able to do this.
So yeah, all is right in the world.
Taylor Swift goes to space.
But I'm not paying for
Taylor
that.
Swift joins forces with Project Da Vinci to be one of the first musicians
Apparently
ever to send
the-
their music into space with our time capsule.
The Gumroad
Took a break from getting
is
elected
$10.
right
I don't know when that
by
happened. I got in when it was $5.
Wow.
And
Taylor Swift's
when was it? I think
music
when
and
Nick
personal
came
messaging
on,
included along with her name
when he
and
started
rhythms,
doing PGL
sound.
with Nick.
I wonder what Taylor Swift handpicked.
I was like, you know
Birthday
what?
song for 10 tracks.
You're my
Happy
brother.
birthday
Here's
to
one more
me.
dollar
Happy birthday.
for bringing in that Keno.
Lifelong pedophile rape victims do in their
And,
spare
you
time.
know.
Probably sing the birthday song. These people are so fucked
And
up.
that's the last
And by the
time
KSTV
I did
comes
that.
out, you might know more about that.
There was some Keno since
At the
then,
current
definitely,
point,
but
it's October.
it's been
We're
kinda
scratching the
rough.
surface.
yeah.
Who knows
And of
what's
course, you know, they're
gonna
split in between stand up and fish tank.
I'm not
And
knocking it,
editing
I'm just
the
saying,
season
you know, once you
twice
handpick music,
because they had to
it's probably
redo
birthday
stuff.
song over and
I
over
understand that.
again. Mine would be too if I went through what she went through.
But it would almost be better
Guess what?
to
Our
not
teens
have
are entirely
anything than
teenagers.
to
It's really
have,
reassuring. Teenagers are so
say,
You know what?
like the last 2 or 3
I was not
PGLs.
hot on this project, but now I know that the team is made up entirely of teenagers. If there's one thing I know, it's that teenagers can do anything. It's that teenagers are functional, effective, skilled.
No real
amazing
plans
people
yet,
who do a lot.
but just, you know,
Other than
I can see in my head we're gonna be doing
and,
that.
grub for
You know, Scrode
grades,
is the
grade
man.
grubbing.
He's gonna hook it up.
I can't have this be. What are teenagers good at? Sleeping
Probably
through
on
school,
Party,
eating
guess.
Pop-Tarts.
if not just straight up on YouTube. Yeah,
That's
nah,
about
nah.
it, and having like very strong opinions about
Sam's
music.
gonna be looking out for that.
So I know that this is going to be a good project with all these teenagers.
Any
on board.
re-upload,
Oh,
it's gonna
boy.
be striked hard.
Time capsule. We will send Taylor Swift music into space. We will give you multiple ways to access space. Project Da Vinci is a space capsule for the entire world. This is crap. You wrote a lot of crap
Fucking
in
Sam's
that.
beard here.
For $30, you get 2 minutes.
But yeah, I
to
thought, you
control
know,
the spaceship in virtual
in celebration
reality. Now, how is this
of the
opening
year of
access for everyone?
MDE2.
The underprivileged kids and shit.
World Peace
I gotta
2.
spend $30 and shit for 2 minutes.
A little bit of
a
Kickstarter TV
I
Keno.
spent $30 on McDonald's. Watch them do it. Fat ones. Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? Yeah, can I get 2 McDoubles? 3 McDoubles and 4 McDoubles. I wonder if the racial stuff is still gonna be as hot and as poppin' as it is right now when KSTV2 comes out in 3 years when I'm done editing. Pledge $155, you get to send a digital item into space.
Poignant
Personal
remark.
video of yourself to space.
That was an accurate
On your
joke.
spaceship. So what I would actually do is I would spend $75 to get 10 minutes to control the spaceship in virtual reality. Because that's what I would spend I would spend $75 on an Asian hand job. If I had $75 right now, you know what I would buy? An Asian hand job. Or I'd control a spaceship in space. Online. Game's awesome. I like mining asteroids because I'm a retard. I like to sit at my computer and mine the asteroid for 10 hours because I'm a retard.
These aspects of mining are specialized and require both specialized equipment and skills.
Pull that thing anyway.
You watch your movie?
Fix it.
Send anything digital to space. How about a video of me fucking? I want the aliens to see what they're up against. Well, at least the kids are learning how to scam. And that's an important skill. You gotta know how to scam. Okay? Step 1.
That it is.
Getting anything done in life? Scam them.
That
Well,
it
That was a
is.
pile of shit, and that project wasn't good.
All
But you know what we're
kids
gonna do?
should learn how to
We're
scam.
gonna just sarge on, because that's what it's all about.
Scam
When
the
life throws you
community.
lemons, You just sarge
Community.
on. You just Sargon of Akkad. When life's got you down, you don't know who to turn to. You turn to Sargon of Akkad.
Oh my god, haven't heard of that in a
Sargon
while.
of Akkad made me everything that I am today.
Fucking Carl
Rational,
Benjamin,
atheist,
that fat
white power,
motherfucker.
Libertarian.
What an era.
When I saw Sargon of Akkad, I knew
Almost like
my
a
guru for life.
like an evolved, ascended version of the early
And here I am. Thank you,
YouTube
Sargon.
ranting era.
Sargon.
With just a tiny bit more effort into it, but
Overdosed. A trip to hell. Welcome to hell. Do you want to go to hell? You know what hell is? Hell is a relationship.
like a
with
slightly
Come date
edgy
me.
conservative media from the 2010s.
Sarah.
Media being, you know, YouTube video in this context.
Kickstarter campaign. I'm Ben Halpin, lead developer at Laser Games, and I'm here to tell you a bit about Overdosed: A Trip to Hell.
It's the Brody fucking beach line, mate. With a trumpet and a beach. Oh yeah.
This is a top-down shooter we're developing for PC. The player takes some experimental form of LSD, which
Fucking Kekistan, yeah.
pits you against hordes of
That was hilarious.
Fortunately, you have a full arm.
Kicking all that stuff, it was the badge.
I can't believe this. This guy's talking crazy. He's talking about
There was a flag, what was it? Yeah. Green Nazi flag. It was pretty keto.
Miniguns, the flamethrowers.
Yeah, it's funny as it's and dated as that was or
The
is.
final game will be broken down into three very
You know,
different
the
themes.
little general people,
Their own levels,
aka us, yeah.
enemy types.
Pretty adaptive.
Is the industrial
I would say we were one of the first to mock the keg stuff too. The Kekistani stuff.
Shit the bed in the movie Train Spotting. If you remember Train Spotting, I'm the guy that
Yeah, I
shit
remember
the
hearing
bed.
Prince towards you and faster.
some of the first
That's the kind of madness we're going for.
self-critique stuff from Sam even.
Help to make it happen. You'll be able to play 2 game modes for each theme.
But yeah, it's all
First, there's arena.
it's all for the lulz, you know.
As many waves as you can, while both racking up score and
Well, we did
spending
find ourselves
gadgets.
in the midst of politics in our memeing.
So after this video,
I think we handled it pretty good. We seem to have made it out
I don't like his
the
style.
other side
I think he's funny looking.
unscathed
That's all I know about him.
for the
I
moment
basically
being.
just added that all up in my head and basically wrote him off as a person.
Until the pendulum swings back again and the trannies kill us for, I don't know, electing Trump.
stages, you'll have a boss
And
fight
making
at the end that'll test your skills
America
to the max.
straight again.
You really want to focus on making the gameplay both fun and interesting, as well as utilising the power of Unreal Engine 4. The engine
But yeah,
development
Kickstand,
system
fucking-
allows us to whip up prototypes quickly. And as we've been using the
What
engine
else?
since the first launch,
Jordan Peterson,
content that we can
Ben
build
Shapiro,
out truly
Daily
awesome.
Wire,
This is a
Dave
bad
Rubin.
project. This is an uninteresting project. I don't ever
Owen
select
Benjamin.
this project. It was my intern.
Fuck,
Who needs to be punished for selecting such a
I
boring
mean, the
project?
best was
I'm
Alex
sorry,
Jones.
I'm sorry.
For a while there,
I'm sorry, I wasted
Jordan,
my time. This was a waste.
before he couldn't,
He did get 170 pounds though.
admit
3,000
the crest was real.
So maybe he can get some
He can
chips.
handle he cannot handle the real deal questions, even though he talked a big game.
He can have some sweet toffee.
But really, the
Rob his
king of that
team out
era
further.
would be Alex Jones, because he still, holds up. And his spirit is strong and pure,
Spirit
even if he is, a bit fetty, a bit spooky
a Ouija
in his
board on your smartphone.
family lineage.
Satanism 2.0.
The spirit that is
Exactly what we need
Alex
more of,
Jones,
digital
that's still
Satanism, as if we did
something
not have
strong
enough
today,
already.
even.
God.
How easy is it to see that stuff? Is there? Because I think I remember for a while there they took down Infowars from YouTube, right? They probably brought it back.
But now we're in a position where we can actually show you how it works.
But yeah,
and see
some of those old clips or old programs would be very useful to have. Some of those broadcasts from that year, 2016.
Hitler.
Those would be some very useful things to have.
Adolf Hitler.
Spirit realm via Wi-Fi. All we need to do is use our own spirit energy to open the gateway and let a spirit in.
Like a Sarkeesian.
There we go. The phone is now haunted.
You want to let a spirit?
Gamergate.
You want your phone haunted? What are you, a fucking idiot?
Words that would also appear on the phone screen.
But I'm trying to think, what did the lefties have at that time that kind of led them to where they are?
Bloody fucking cunt.
Of course, they had the universities, so
U-N-T.
they didn't need like a comedian or
Spelling out.
a show or a thing. Like they were getting their culture, their dogmas from
The prototype's
university
clunky at the moment, as you can see.
all over the country.
Test model. With your funding, we're going to bring this thing down to.
So maybe that's the case.
Matchbox, and we're going to replace these sorts of
It wasn't that they were watching like this streamer or this comedian, that show.
You are a ball cat.
It's not that they grew up on South Park, it's that they were of a certain kind of livingness and then they got infected with postmodern academic jargon.
Thanks for watching.
This is like something a 12-year-old would make with like the Lego.
And though the scene of that stuff is postmodern, you know, I would call it modern
Lego
stuff.
Mindstorms.
Modern
Sad
jargon.
his sad little minimal house, minimalist apartment. Oh boy. They wanted $66,000, satanic number. They raised $1,386.
Aside from Sargon and Alex, it's Grimhell right-wing figures from that era are still
Let you know he's got powers. Let's watch this one more
are still spokespersons 10 years later. So true. Yeah.
Richie Bloody fucking Johnson!
Who knows what level of, you know,
Kids,
backing these figures have, you know. It can't be nothing.
by
You know.
Muslims. Country
If we're gonna be of that thought,
I wonder if I could do a bloody
or line of thought, which I am, you know, conspiratorial.
Now that's an idea
I can't deem the figures I like to be like, oh, but they don't have any weird backing or weird influences.
For hundreds of years, friends
Like someone like Nick Fuentes definitely has some strange money in there.
And they all have one thing in common. They're in hell right now. You could conduct a seance to hear
Fucking,
from them in
Ben
hell,
Shapiro.
but then you'd be in hell too.
Hell, even
Voice
Peterson.
operated. What would you need voice operation for with the spirit cucker here?
Nick
Okay,
Fuentes.
spirit cucker. Give me another famous person's last
Yeah,
name.
it is
from my
sad.
Boring, not even mildly interesting.
It's cool that we have Trump.
Fucking.
But yeah, we could be happy about Trump and Alex, but you know, even Joe
Imagine if you
Rogan,
were at a
like,
party and you whipped
figureheads
this
that
out,
other people
you'd be the
project
laughing
onto us,
stock.
yeah.
Okay? And sort of massage
Yeah,
it around
Tim
the
Dillon.
target. Massage it
Comedians.
around the target. Get a circular
Yeah, it is kind of sad and gay.
style. How does
Hopefully
it all
this is
work?
the
It's
era
that
where
simple. It spells out a
we
simple
transition
last
into a new cast of characters that
50 spirits and counting. Initially, we were
aren't
able to
weenies.
detect the energies of 50 different spirits, but as time goes on,
I think we had
many
our
more
time with
including
it.
Hitler and Pol Pot. I can't wait. Then I might buy it. Although every care has been taken out to filter out bad spirits, the system is not foolproof. It may end up spelling Hitler 12 out of 10 times. The screen lights up red. Continue playing at your peril. There are some very rare and undesirable spirits.
Weed
out
alert
there.
and chemo's
Depending
on
your
her.
perspective. It's always depending on your perspective. The other challenge is cost. There's a lot of tech in Spirit Talker, but our aim is to keep this as affordable as possible, in the $1,000 to $2,000 range. That's why if we get orders in the thousands, the production cost will likely decrease to $700. Well, this is just some asshole, you know, some hobbyist. He thought, I've got a little fun little thing. Let me reach out to the internet and see if I can get some money for it. Well, you were wrong. You were dead wrong. Because it's got consequences now. Because you're on Kickstarter TV. Okay, that's great. GoPro. Fucking shit, fuck! Perfect. What a great camera. Fucking shit box.
Close it out here.
Like everything else. Alright. Last one. One camera angle. Here we go. The Cyber Virtualizer. Immersive virtual reality gaming, full immersion, no restrictions. Penis, asshole, pussy, whatever you want, you'll get it in the Cybereth Virtualizer. Ooh, they got 360,000 of their requested 250. Let's see.
Hi, my name is Tunja Chan.
Oh my god, look at that guy.
To the next level.
Kinda looks like me, not gonna
I
lie.
like this diaper contraption he's sitting in.
Goatee mod. I did have a goatee for a bit there.
For us, the most important thing in virtual reality.
I don't think I'll ever bring it back unless I'm like an old man.
What I find fascinating
Once I'm old,
is its versatility. The virtualizer is
I'm gonna go beard mode.
but equally
I think it'll complement the long hair. And just go straight up Gandalf wizard mode.
You can train any environment. School,
right now. We're looking for funding
Casino.
to development of ways that
well, I can't wait to escape reality even harder than I already am. This is going to be necessary. This is part of the mix right here. I got to have this. How much does it cost? I need to get out of my life. Do you understand me?
So true, Kimo. So true, Kimo.
The smell.
Leftists literally go through their figureheads like clockwork
I go on Steam
and replace them at the slightest ounce of being chuddy. Yeah.
for about 8 hours a day. I need
And even the ones they have full faith in, you know, that,
take it anymore.
like Bernie,
I want to sit
that sell them out to Democrats, like continuously.
and play school shooting games all day long.
And there's still some people around, they're like,
I got so much stress.
well, if they'd only given Bernie more attention and money, we would have avoided Trump. Look at idiots. Like political dupes.
Game recommendations, let me know. Whoever recommended
You know, they think they're like politically ascended
because that game is shit.
because they watch the Daily Show or whatever, and they learned a bunch of useless
Guns or
modern academic jargon.
fucking dragon game.
But really, they're dumb.
Dragon dildos, the game.
Like the most duped of the duped of the invested political
Find them to make a icy hot
attention
where you can shot
payer.
fire beams. And you can
Yo,
drag
what's up, Anthel? How you doing, my brother?
That was one of the worst games.
Watching a bit of
They
classic,
simplified the skill system so that you're shooting two fire
Sam
beams
Hyde
out
here.
of your hands like some fucking fag.
He's talking about Skyrim.
You know who shoots two fire beams? A fag with AIDS. And that's exactly who should.
Hold on, I'm gonna rewind this a bit here.
Good job, Bethesda.
Yeah, we're just talking about libtards here.
Good job, whoever recommended that game to me. I hope you have a bad night. I hope you play a game that made me feel as bad as that game. What it is? It's the smell. The humans. I need to get out. I go on Steam and I play Pixel Boy in the ever-expanding dungeon for about 8 hours a day. I need out of this existence.
Pixel Boy?
I cannot take it anymore. I want to sit in my virtualizer, eat boogers, and play school shooting games all day long. That's the only thing that de-stresses me. I got so much stress from how hard my life is. Jesus Christ, my only friend Tommy, he's dead. He's dead. Tommy! I can't take it anymore. If anyone's got good game recommendations, let me know. Whoever recommended to me Doom 2016, I can't remember, but go fuck yourself. Because that game is shit. The game sucks shit. Skyrim with guns. Or Oblivion with whatever the fucking dragon game. Dragonfall, Dragon Dildos, the game, Oblivion, whatever it was called, where you had fire magic and ice magic, and you could combine them to make a icy hot spray. You just
Icy
shot
hot.
two fire beams, and you go around killing dragons. That was one of the worst games. They totally simplified the skill system so that you're shooting two fire beams out of your hands like some fucking fag. You know who shoots two fire beams? A fag with AIDS. And that's exactly who should enjoy that game the most. Good job, Bethesda, with Doom 2016. Good job, whoever recommended that game to me. I hope you have a bad night. I hope you play a game that made me feel as bad as that game made me feel. Piece of shit. John Carmack, fucking retarded. id Software. You get the pistol, and you can shoot a mini pulse, or you can shoot a big pulse to take out the demons on Mars. Glory kills. Get a glory kill, John Carmack. Where'd you get the idea for glory kills? Were you down at the glory hole? It's the worst game mechanic. You shoot them, and then when they have low health, they glow orange to let you know they're ready to accept your glory kill. And then you sprint up to them and you press B. And you watch your character by hand dismantle the super strong alien Martian demon by pressing B. And you do this almost every other monster that you kill. It's one of the gayest.
Sam would later go on to say on the streams, like, man, you know, I want to get that feeling of playing Skyrim for the first time. It's so beautiful. Where he was talking about playing it again. So it's funny to hear him change his tune on it.
Feels like an idiot. I feel like such a schmuck. And I shouldn't, because look at me, right? You know what I mean? Like, why would a guy like me...
Or maybe because he likes it, he could shit on it
feel
that
like an idiot.
hard and accurately.
But I feel like an idiot. And it's Doom 2016's fault. Doom 2016 is the reason I'm living in this closet spending hundreds of dollars on cigars. KSTV. Humble beginnings. Enjoy the rest.
Damn. So good. Damn.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Like pre-Happy World Daddy graphics that are just as cool. Dang. Concept. I think he's still around, right?
Oh boy, what do we have? What do we have here? Amateur, hot mom, homemade, babe, beauty.
Been doing a lot of gaming recently. Nice, nice. Late night extreme gaming. Not for the faint of heart. Here's a little weed alert and Anthol's on it.
How about just fags? Is this fucking thing? Are you fucking serious?
Camera speeds.
We're ready to go. This is a big production. This is the biggest production. This is one of the biggest productions that we've ever been involved with here at KSTV. Because we're actually coming to you live from an unnamed tech studio, tech startup, tech incubator. You're getting a glimpse inside of what Silicon Valley is really like. Take a look around this room. You got the big screen. You got all this cool gear here. What could that be for? You got couches for lounging and talking about billion-dollar deals. We're coming to you from a name that you would recognize, okay? Think Google, think Apple, think Pixar, think Toyota, think Caterpillar. They make the excavating equipment. Think Johnson & Johnson. Think
Heck yeah, Anthol.
whatever the highest top manufacturer of bulletproof vests is. Think whoever makes good toilet
Theo will
paper.
be here
Okay, big companies, big
into the
names.
night.
Okay, it'll blow your mind. I can't say who they are.
Watching
because
all
obviously
these
I'm
pretty
under
much.
a
There's only
NDA. That's what in
8 of
business
them.
We call that a non-disclosure agreement, which basically means that if I
So we can
say
watch them all.
exactly where we are, I get castrated because they're so they don't want to be associated with my name,
I like that.
but they know. Jesus fuck! Fucking GoPro, man. I'll tell you what, there's one thing I hate more than a Google Pixel, it's a fucking GoPro. Highlights saved for later, sports highlights, so you can tell when you did a massive ollie. I'm trying to record a fucking video. I don't need to know when I did a kickflip jump. Fuck! When it senses movement, it saves a highlight, and it flashes the screen, so that I know that I need to pay attention to it. That's pro video equipment right there. I love it. I love this GoPro. Wow, look, action cam. Action right into the pumpkin tarts. God damn, man, I can't stop getting raped in my fucking asshole from these fucking companies. This Google Pixel, I had to pull out the manual to figure out how to rotate the screen. Pro tip, it's in advanced features. So if you want to do something really super advanced, like rotate your fucking screen, go in advanced features. Took me half an hour to figure that one out. No big deal though. I love tech stuff. I love this phone. It's so cute. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. We're here today. This tech started with none other than the magnanimous.
He looked like he was about to cry right there.
Give you some pro tips right now.
Oh, poor Sam.
Somebody's rich, how somebody's a player.
I've been there before.
What they're doing, okay?
That technology is
right here,
annoying.
Seiko. Ballin', okay?
Makes you want to cry and shit.
It's a good brand.
And bitch, I know how it is.
Now, here's another way you can tell someone's rich. Boom! I'm giving you the hint right now. I want you to come to the conclusion yourself. What is missing from this picture? The answer is a tie. Ties are for slaves. They resemble nooses and slave collars, lynching. What I do, if I was black, I would wear the juju hat and the majubu robe. I would reject Western fashion. I would reject slavery. I reject the tie. I reject the tie for a different reason, which is because I'm rich. No tie there. No, sir. You don't see a tie on me, do you?
Got that Kinko random.
I wish somebody that works for GoPro would see this video. I hope your kids get fucking leukemia, man. The product you make is shit. And I don't actually mean that. I don't hope your kids get leukemia, but I'm not doing another GoPro after this one. It's Bush League. All right, let's jump into it. We're here with a real deal finance professional, okay, Miles Dyson, JP Morgan Sachs, Chase, Saks Fifth Avenue,
Oh, we're talking oil and gas. We're talking pharmaceuticals. we're talking baked goods with.
We're talking baked goods. Excellent.
This is what the country's built on.
And we're gonna learn all about money today. And this is the Hip Money app and the FU movement, an app that helps people better their financial futures while saying FU to our country's greedy and phony financial system. Hashtag fingers up. Now, I'm already not liking this because he's saying FU. That's very negative. I don't like negative things. I think people who work in finance are good people. And this guy, he seems like a negative Nancy. So we're gonna see what he's all about.
There's a lot you can do with one finger. Some good, some really good, and some great. With this finger, you hold all of the power. The power to do three things.
I'm already upset here.
Better your financial future.
This guy's talking about fingering.
Better the financial future of your entire
generation. And he's bringing kids into the mix. This is too much.
And three, change a very old, very broken, and very greedy financial system.
His teeth are too white. That's why I don't trust him.
This finger and the Hip Money app. With this bad boy right here, all it takes is a simple swipe to the right to secure a better financial future. My catalyst for all this is the financial system in this great country we call the Americas. Here's how I would best describe that system. If this is the evolution of man, then this is the evolution of our financial system. It's ancient, primitive, and self-serving, and they help you out. And then you pay them back interest on a schedule that
Look at it this way.
It's been like that forever.
Our financial system is monkey.
Pay it back whenever you want.
Why would you want to change that, huh?
How about not loaning money to piece of shit idiots like me? Why would you loan money to me? I want this guy to personally loan me money as a test run of his project. I want to be on fleek. I want that 17,000 that he had there.
Super savings hero.
Saving money is for suckers.
I want to be on fleek.
This guy was so good about money. Why would he be asking for money?
What I more so became was that kind of annoying guy at a party who introduced himself like this. Hi, I'm Mark. How's your debt load?
This guy looks weird.
Asshole.
I was helping people save thousands of dollars.
What's thousands of dollars going to do for you? What are you going to do with $2,000? Pay your rent and buy food? Wow. You worked a year to save $2,000? You're going to be... You're rolling in the gold right now.
Without asking you to stop spending money on the things that are important to you. The app would be fast, easy to use, and would do all the math for you. It'd be like having a financial best friend right in your pocket. So that's what we did. We created the Hit Money app. And it does all that nifty stuff I just mentioned and more. But we still have a lot to do, and we need your help. I tried going directly to the bank to see if they'd like to bring this product to their customers. And this is kind of, sort of, exactly how that went.
So he went to the monkeys?
So as you can clearly see, Hit Money is awesome and will help your customers. That's interesting, but we don't want our customers to prepay their loans, and
he's got the
quite
banker on his
frankly,
middle finger.
we don't really want them educated.
Very clever, very
Good day.
tricky.
Yeah, he really said that. So I said, screw it.
Now weed hit me straight to the goldern.
He probably said, no, this idea is not good.
To the what?
Contribute to this Kickstarter campaign, and you'll instantly become
Gordstern. Nice.
The fingers up movement will change the way the financial system.
Ain't it nice?
I feel like I'm in school right
Ain't
now.
weed nice?
I'm tired of sitting through this.
When it does the thing. The whole sedating, brain mushy thing. It's kinda cool.
He needs to disclose his personal financial information for me to buy any of this. Saving money is...
Yeah, this stuff I got recently has been hitting me like that to where, you know, I even got laid down on my bed for a bit after a hit. I'm like, damn, fuck.
This guy's such a fucking dickhead.
Goldstern. Gurdstern. Gordstern. Gurdstern.
What are you doing if at age 38 you need to ask, you need to go online asking for $15,000, and this is someone you're supposed to trust with your money? I mean, that's pathetic. To be that old and to be saying I need $15,000 makes me sad.
It's just a personal
No,
financial
no,
management app. So it shows you like how to budget, like what
Yeah, I
you've been
guess
spending,
the
like
text
all that
is too
stuff.
small for
Plus,
this
I
distance.
guess it like recommends loans.
Without my glasses,
sort of.
without my glasses.
I don't even know. And then
It's not.
last thing is it's
I
got
can read
the
that.
it's got the gifts. It's got the your money's on.
If it's in all caps, I can read it.
Get money and a gift every time someone swipes
So you have to
and
yell
saves,
at,
they're
you have
rewarded
to
with a
yell every
bomb-ass
single
gift.
comment.
So with this donation, you'll not only get a year's subscription of the Hit Money
I'm gonna
app,
read it like
we'll
you're
also
yelling
let
it.
you pick out or create a new gift. Let's keep it clean, of course. Should be Goatsy. Should be meatspin.com is the gift when you save $5.
I like that.
I really don't.
Good
I'm not
stuff.
big on saving. I think that saving is for losers. If you're not making a lot of money, what is saving money really going to do for you?
Just a safety net, and you should have one, just a little one. But that's for you, in case you have to buy something big. Otherwise, what's your income? What's your credit?
Yeah, but a safety net. If your safety net is, what's the average person's safety net? If you're one of the fucking cretins watching this, thinking that this is gonna like enhance your life somehow, you're probably not making a lot of money anyway. So your potential to like cut out your daily spending on cookies and coffee, which I will never do, it's gonna net you fucking $600 in a year.
Yeah.
Which is that's like a blown tire. Make it so that your time is worth more than $15 an hour. That should be the app. That's the app that you should be downloading right now. Make it so that your time is worth more, so that when you pop a tire, it doesn't cripple you for months financially, so that you don't have to go into debt to buy gas. Let's see, here's a little glimpse into the app and what it can do.
Life is short, so we make the most of it. It's that simple. We surround ourselves with people who make us...
We surround ourselves with people. You know what would be a better app is if you just had an app that played banjo music wherever you're walking around. If you want your life to match up, to sync up with the marketing and all the advertising hype and everything that you see that makes you think, oh, I want to buy
I
this
would
product.
swim in a
Just get an
pool
app that
full
plays
of brab
banjo music all
hogs.
the time and just do what you're doing already.
I think I
And
could
you'll
do
feel
that
like you're in
actually.
the commercial, even if you're not being super efficient with your savings and say, I saved $17 last month. I can go watch one movie.
Like there's so much fat and sweat
Almost pay for minor medical expenses.
and pre-cum.
That's amazing. I feel so fucking great.
They're just sliding about as if I was in the great blue, itself.
So that I could think to myself, oh, everything's awesome!
That just makes me think of the pit of walruses from the Greasy Moose animations of Pleasure Island, the ones we were watching some weeks ago.
Because the personal budgeting app is not quite getting me where I need to be, though I do appreciate the $17 a month. Helps me out a little bit when the coach is built.
They call me the pre-cum Flash, because when I douche, I'm on the loose. That's why they also call me OJ. The OJ of pre-cum.
We do things that make us happy. We live in the moment so we don't miss anything. But where exactly does that leave time for planning and saving for our futures? I mean, who really wants to sign
Y'all wanna know the
for tomorrow?
fucking Spanish word for foreskin? It's kind of rather unremarkable. It's just a prepucio. Like pre, and then pucio, prepucio. Just, I guess, just like foreskin is pretty bare and scientific. If you were just learning English, you'd be like, well, you know, it's just skin, and then you add four to it. You know, what could it mean? You know, nothing that dirty, but something pretty dirty. I mean, typically you'll have a euphemism instead of prepucio, like huerito, which refers to the, you know, the cooked skin of the chicken.
That's something that should tell you that something is extremely fucking
Huerito.
wrong. So it's just the thing that annoys you and tells you to put away $4.51 every day, and it's got gifts of fucking Tina Fey.
Literally pre-pussy. So true. Or you could take that two ways. Either the Mexicans want to be trans, or they consider the tip of their dick the beginning of the pussy. Which either one of those is pretty horny. Which is pretty on Mexican. The pre-pussy. We call the foreskin the pre-pussy.
So in this case, we got a great article about how spending money on experiences is better than spending money on things. If you move $5.36 toward a savings goal, like let's say you're going to Cabo.
Cannabis, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Go to Cabo. That's the savings app. Go to Cabo. What a fucking dipshit. And the proof is in the pudding, just that he doesn't have
Your Spanish lesson for the day.
Money to put into this. Just an asshole. Mark Zmarsley. This is Mark. He's worked in banking for more than 10 years now as a teller. He's pretty much a financial wizard.
Yeah,
like in Harry Potter. 10 points for Gryffindor, Mark.
Anyone can understand what does $3.33 today mean toward when I'm retired and want to travel with my wife.
Ed McKee, CTO. He's got his headphones in for his picture here.
It's wired in.
Hey, Ed, we got to do a picture for the app. Oh, let me go put my headphones in. Yeah, he's jacked into the Matrix. He's got more than 20 years of technology experience under his belt, and he likes headphones, obviously. Oh, they commented on it. And he's a Dean Lister black belt. Didn't know that about him, but hey, gotta give him respect after hearing that. Jude Zmarley, the future. This is Jude. He's Mark's oldest son. He's trans, dressed up as Mark. He's currently a Kickstarter video sensation. Why is it? I can't. They let him. The
oh,
fake
that's
facial
real.
hairs to make him make his gender.
That sounds fucking real.
Gender dysphoria. Sorry, that's too dark.
This is garbage.
I would invest my own money in this. I'm gonna send this guy $20,000 to see if I can buy 1% of his company.
Hey, you'll get like 300 mugs for that.
Yeah, this one I could just buy a bunch of hip money T-shirts and mugs too. To be honest, he probably is better about fulfilling T-shirt orders than I am.
Why should you care about what we're doing, and why should you join us? The most important thing there. So it's 2016. We've got an extremely important presidential election coming up this year. I don't even know how this is all going to shake out yet. It's only June 2nd. Could be Bernie Sanders, could be never Trump, could be Hillary, we don't know. Or it could even be somebody coming up that we don't even know about yet. But the important thing I've learned about watching the political climate going on right now is that we as individuals have to care. We have to do more. We have to challenge ourselves to do something if we really don't like the status quo.
What value can you add to the lives of others? I'm guessing nothing, because you're on Kickstarter. Well, let's go ahead and see what you got anyway, bitch.
I can't take it anymore. The hate, the violence, the gore. We've got to take indifference to the morgue. Our country is divided, and all we seem to be good at is being passive.
MVMMNT Management, the band Management, made an app.
Philosophical approaches, the this and that's. I'm tired of the rhetoric, tired of the lack of initiative, tired of the fact that us individuals have lost the ability to act. What if I told you there was an answer, a not so easy solution to
it's an app.
Cancer? It's not going to come from someone else, some theoretical solution.
It's time we build the app.
Dad or that prized institution. The truth is, we've known the answer all along.
And the app is going to be called Fuck Drumpf.
It's time to
it's time to say fuck Drumpf.
It's not about what we can achieve. It's not about our stuff. It's not about what we
working with Cell now.
Most of all, fuck Donald Trump.
Fix is because we've stopped being selfless. We've stopped looking out for the poor and oppressed. We've become obsessed with the scarcity model, so we can finally celebrate.
Go around absorbing motherfuckers and killing them. I look Asian. I look like Google Eats.
The lives of those around you. This movement comes to you in the form of an app that sends you a task at the beginning of every morning, with the hope of transforming our boring, typical, mundane story into a critically acclaimed preparatory adventure.
What useful thing can you do?
Being stoned on camera so much makes the AI think I'm Asian. Oh, tian. Go through. I'm a resident director at. I'm guessing this is the letter that the guy next to Sam
it's basically
sent in.
Every day it tells you to clean up litter around your neighborhood.
It's got to be something like that, because nobody who uses this is going to have any talents that will actually have a long-term impact.
Every morning you are sent a challenge. That challenge
includes
empowering, encouraging, challenging, or serving someone around you. Here are a few examples. Find someone at work or school and name something they are gifted at which you appreciate. This is an example of empowering. For example, you, the audience, you were good at paying for my videos. I appreciate it. I just empowered you, so you may honor me now and empower me in exchange. Compliment 3 different people at work today about everything. Encouraging. Challenge yourself to avoid saying, I knew that, in conversation today. This is challenging. So, for example, you were talking about money, which I'm an expert at, because I'm a financial genius and wizard like Harry Potter, 10 points for Gryffindor, but I didn't say I knew that. I let you sort of delve into your field of expertise.
Oh, Sam looks fucking gigantic next to this dude right here.
I served you a pick-me-up.
It's like a basketball head.
Served at that point. So I basically did everything this app does without even thinking about it. So what that tells me is that I'm a good enough person that I don't need this.
I mean, troll skull, motherfucker.
These minor social touches among people who really don't need your help is going to decrease crime rates. It's going to improve the economy.
That's true.
Everyone's going to be really happy and prosperous, and the world will improve.
Now, do you know what the per capita debt is in this country? Is it like 250,000?
It's several hundred thousand.
Okay, so even without being in student debt or even without having a mortgage, every person in this country is on the hook for $250,000, something like that. It's very high. That's the national debt. So what this app I think is going to do, you're gonna basically go up to a person in the street. You're gonna touch their hair. Okay, don't touch black people's hair. They don't like that. I found out because I always be wanting to touch their shit. But you go up to someone's hair. You say, "Oh, those are beautiful dreadlocks," and you're gonna empower them and encourage them. And that basically, snap your fingers, and you're gonna get $250,000. Wow! And that's going to take care of all the financial problems in this country. Okay? That's amazing.
I don't know, there's something about these
Waves
pictures.
have the ability to create change. They hold power. When that power is harnessed positively, beauty is created. Empowering someone does the same.
These pictures are really creepy. I don't know why. These are just like strange.
Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Who's that? courage, sunsets. Sunsets are a sight that provokes inspiration and stirs the soul. Man, this is such a pile of nothing.
This girl with like spiked up hair, because it looks like something that could be real. It's kind of creepy.
Risks and challenges. The risks and challenges are that we are full of shit and we have nothing. That's interesting. He at least admitted.
I don't know why, I just got such an uncanny feeling from this set. Hey, what's up, Chan? How you doing?
Inside the premises here.
I appreciate that. That's a policy.
But we are going to look at power poetry now, so we're going to give this a racially neutral overview. We're not going to bring up...
Say his name and he'll appear. Yeah, hopefully Scroll will wake up and see some of these AI pics. Like Scroll feels like homeless or something.
Isn't a political poem, but broken sidewalks remind me of simple bodega dreams and
Black Power. What's up, man? Just doing good, just chilling and grilling. Sneating and snotting.
this isn't a dress rehearsal. This is your life.
Watching a little Kickstarter TV, Sam Hyde style.
Switch project. Don't go without your PokeGlow. PokeGlow safety buttons. They wanted $8,000. They got 8,007, which is a sure sign that family was involved. No shame in that. Sometimes you got to bring mom and dad in for the clinch. If my dad hadn't given me thousands of dollars, I wouldn't be here. So thanks, Dad. A little dude named.
I think she was, Chad.
Keep Pokemon Go players safe. That's not going to keep you safe.
It sounded just like my friend Sarah Scrooge.
It's just going to make you a target. Parents, how about paying attention to your kid?
No, that's a different white guy. That doesn't look. That's nearly not red enough to be Eric. The lips are too thin as well. Looks kind of like a Jew.
These people can't believe the value that this young man is bringing.
Like a Twinkie Jew guy.
Small business. Now I'll tell you what. You give away your product for free in the real world, it's over. Okay, it's game over. But
All whites look the same. So true. Maybe it was like the weird haircut, whatever you would call that. That's kind of Hayden-y, the swoop.
You might as well glow them up. And also, I'm not sure that getting your kid, every kid needs a hobby. You gotta get him
It kind of looks like what's his name? We were talking about faggoty right-wing people, and this guy isn't that popular anymore. But for a while, he was like a right-wing figure. But now he's been anti-Trump for a while now. What's his name? The guy that was punched.
I would stay the hell away from that. Okay? And I'm not. Listen, this kid looks nice.
Not Robinson. Fuck, forgot his name. Maybe it's better than I do.
Get him some yellow dish gloves.
Hunter Avalon? No. Oh my god, Cthulhu Scrote. Oh. Like if Scrote sent me this picture and there was like no AI, like this would be like grounds for like throwing your phone down, having a seizure, and like foaming at the mouth.
Not just negligent parenting. This is parenting that tries to bring attention to this kid. So,
oh man, he's laid up. Got hit with the gat.
Scrote's like, I just got inducted into a new cult. He sends that selfie.
He was doing backyard wrestling.
Yeah, he was in a backyard fireworks display, and some idiot did.
Yeah. There we go. Richard Spencer. There we go.
Soon, if you're watching this,
Yeah, it's kind of. He's basically a like a libtard in game. Kind of like a Milo Yiannopoulos character. That's another faggoty right-wing figurehead. Damn. What a decade for shitty right-wing figureheads in the 2010s. And a bit of post-COVID there, but thankfully not as bad. Not as bad. Yeah, the consequences of everybody, or most people getting online during COVID, were pretty positive, I would say. Yeah, actual game. So true. But yeah, this guy kind of looks like him. A little too skinny. Looks like a 13-year-old Richard Spencer.
Damn! He took a shot to the chest. Oh! That's brutal. Damn.
Oh my god. There are Brap Hog's knee.
The whole thing, all those things, are ostensibly.
You're hiding them.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but this reeks of bitch.
Pure Kino Anthol. Some of that AI Kino, late night. Served tight.
This is a woman's doing rockets. Anytime I see a rocket to the chest, I think to myself, what woman is responsible for this hell? Okay, when I see hell on earth, when I see rockets flying everywhere, and I'm usually right. Okay? Because women are, and I know Miles Dyson, I know you employ a lot of women at your tech firm. Co-sign that. I know you can't comment on that because at some point,
Some women in the other room.
$1 billion guys, they're bound to confront you with this. That face, folks. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, and thank you, extra special thank you to SpaceX. Oops, I said it. I said the name of the companies whose headquarters we're at right now.
Whoa.
This is what it looks like inside of SpaceX.
Elon.
I wasn't supposed to say, darn it. And thank you Kickstarter for sponsoring this whole thing. It's really awesome that Kickstarter stepped up to the game here. We wouldn't be able to do this without our sponsors, Kickstarter. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Any signing off notes here?
Hey, I'm not affiliated.
Anymore is not. Great. Guy Heaven. Oh my god. Oh, this one is one of the all-time greatest Sam things. It's him and Master Chim, jiu-jitsu instructor. This one's very fucking funny. I'm gonna go get my my snack, my potato snack that I made.
Steve, do you know how to do the buzzer? Yes, I do. Can you set it so that it's going off every 30 seconds? How are we going to talk about combat if we don't have constant ringing? Constant ringing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today with a very special friend, very excellent guest, one of the best people that I know, Master Chim. I've known this guy for 10 years. This nugget of muscle right here, this powerhouse, okay? This lord of sex. I know this guy, he's a good guy. 10 years, I'm actually a white belt, going on 10 years now.
Right.
When were you going to upgrade me to a blue belt? In another 10 years?
You never really dropped off that check.
That's what I love about your gym, is you're very upfront about the pricing policy. Blue belt, $500. Purple belt, $1,000. And then if you give $1,500, you eventually award a black belt. Which is one of the reasons why I saw this as sort of the easy route. But I never was quite able to raise the 500.
Yeah, well, that's why it's not exactly as easy as you would think.
Exactly.
Money's a problem in the Bronx.
This is one of the finest gyms in the world, and I will vouch for that. I would know. Okay, but we're here to talk MMA, Kickstarter TV, Episode 3. Season 2, Episode 3. Episode 3! Alright, now Master Chim, what exactly would you do to defend yourself from a lap situation? If you're on a lap situation, how would you get out of this?
Well, the first thing is usually a condom. It's important because the marks that could leave are permanent, and lifestyle injuries are usually the worst ones.
You told me, you said one of the top 10 funniest things that I've ever heard. We were in the old location, that narrow one, and there was a guy, it was winter, and the guy came in and he was like, these mats are too cold. Could you put the heater on? And you said, no, they're too hot. I put the freezer on. I think about that probably once every 3 months. But that was one of those good classic lines, man. That if you attend Jungle Gym Bronx, you'll get plenty more of. All right, so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna look at some MMA masters on Kickstarter, some BJJ professionals, some amazing. You don't want to write off this talent, okay?
Well, that's where you find them. It used to just be called Starter.
What's that?
Kickstarter.
I like these punching bags you have here. I assume these are punching bags.
They
They're
are.
not some sort of love doll type thing.
It's more a dark brown than it looks like.
Punching bag.
Looks black on camera, but some shaved taters, you know.
Very cool. Did you have this custom made?
Basically like hash browns, but not as, you know, moist. Bit more like a
We're in the Bronx, so
potato patty, and then with some cheese on top. That's also fried.
So it's actually exactly the flesh tone that my guys like to work out on.
This is the one that I would choose to work out on. This is flesh tone that I like to hit from time to time.
Well, this one's a little bit more athletic than the other one.
Yeah.
A little more springy, as you can see.
And what is this up here, this feature?
I'm 5'5", so I haven't ever actually seen the top of this. All right, it's a whole bunch of shit that you see that I don't.
All right, so let's get
Maybe I
down
left
to
it on there a bit too long.
We got our chi balls.
All right.
All right. We talked about some of the most deadly.
It's potato, you know, cooked to any temperature.
And
It's pretty good.
counterattacks that you can do. We were sitting like this. I was minding my own business. I was completely minding my own business. Next thing I knew, I'm on his lap. So I said, "Hey, buddy, get the hell out from behind me. I'm not right away." Yeah, like that. Right? That's a good concept. HIV counterattacks. I think that's the only legal self-defense now in California, technically speaking. All right, so we got Fantasy MMA Expert by Curtis Weaver. You've heard of Black Belt Curtis Weaver, have you not? Studied under Hoyler, Hoyce, Hogan, and...
I've never heard of this man before in my life.
He's got a black belt from every Gracie. Okay, here we go. Let's check out what he's got. You know these guys, right?
Neither one of them are. What is this guy?
Now that's what I want to look like.
This is
his pitch video. I don't know what he's trying to get at here. He's not in the pitch video.
Does he sell UFC? So this is for MMA.
You don't know what it is yet.
This is a UFC video. This is a stolen video. And he wants $50,000.
He's got Street Fighter music playing too. That's another copyright infringement. Unless he made this himself.
Is that from Street Fighter?
Yeah. Which one of these guys do you think I could beat up faster?
Well, the one that just got knocked out. If you're willing to wait a couple of minutes, he'd probably pretty easily take that.
So after he's been knocked out, I can go get him?
Good money. My money's on you at that point.
That's the whole video. What the fuck is this?
Like, what is he trying to do?
The fantasy MMA market is still relatively new and vastly underutilized. There are several MMA channels and websites, but none that are specifically focusing on the UFC Pick'em and DraftKings markets.
Oh, so this is like fantasy football.
I think that's what he's getting at.
All right. I thought this was like, you know, a little pay to play. Like I wear an outfit, you come throw me a beating.
Throw me a beating. Yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
That's on Backpages. Backpage Starter. So you get that one. That's a bad startup.
It's not going to kickstart.
What the fuck is this? Derek, I think you have spyware. Alright, that was very disappointing. It's hard to find promising young martial arts talent on Kickstarter. I don't know why that could be. It doesn't make sense to me. But this is Get Ready for MATS! And it's in all caps, so I assume you're supposed to shout it. MATS! An innovation in martial arts training. What does the TS stand for? We're about to find out.
It depends on what site you're on.
Well, we just got off Backpages, so we're about to find out. This gentleman wants de la mata de 25,000 pesos. And he's got 341 of those pesos. Why is it in Spanish?
Why is that in Spanish?
Let's watch the video.
MATS is a company that really got started in Lexington, Virginia, where Master David Clemens, a black belt master and dojo owner, came up with the idea that practice makes perfect, and you can't really get any feedback from practice if you're not the punching bag doesn't tell you anything. And that's where he came up with the MATS, or the martial arts training system.
And give me the chocolate potato cheese cracker thing. A 7 out of 10. Obviously cooked them for too long. A little bit too salty. But with the ketchup, it kind of evens out, you know. Got the acid and sweetness of the ketchup with the saltiness and the kind of richness of the potato overdone here. Mean crunch.
And that's where we hope that will improve the skills of the
But yeah, a bit too rich. You know. It'd be good for like which I've made a few times, like a breakfast bark. Have your potato, your cheese, your salt. I would put butter in here if I had butter. For a nice morning snack, you could just munch on. This would be perfect for that. But yeah, could be done better, so yeah, 7 out of 10.
It's very durable, and the system is great if you're a homeowner who just wants to practice a little, or if you're a studio owner who wants to incorporate multiple mats into their training for their students.
So what I want written on my tombstone is he made a difference in people's lives. So anytime that I can affect people, and even on a larger scale, is a great satisfaction to me. And I know that this product creates a lot of confidence, and confidence is a building block for a better quality of life. I don't think you can have a good quality of life unless you have some confidence. And so this just enhances our instructorship within our four walls. But outside the four walls, obviously it can metamorphosize into something much, much bigger.
Holy shit. Now that's one of the most deadly techniques right there. You've won several fights with that punch.
I've woken up several old people with that punch. See right there? You see his legs? They're crossed for no reason.
How tightly they're crossed?
What are you hiding?
Now listen, I know that what you do here is effective combat. It's not law enforcement ready, okay? Let's be honest. You need the mats, the Total TS training system.
So it seems like he's painted a heavy bag.
Now, I think these are actually bullet targets, so you can actually do live fire drills
With your punches?
with the same time as punching.
Can I hit?
Man, that is a fucking tight stance. I don't understand.
Really is. He has no confidence.
And he's not paying attention either. He's just sort of blinking around.
You know, when you cook up cheese, you know, the smells lets off when it is cooked in. Sometimes it's like the umami is almost like soy sauce or something, or like Brussels sprouts, or like very nutty, something like smoked almonds.
Master Clemens is a businessman owning his own dojo in Lexington, Virginia. I own my own dojo. It's not hard to do. Start up.
It's really not that fucking hard.
It's a one-step process. Okay, it's in my apartment. I mean, we're just going into the guts and the innards of the mats, and it's basically.
Why did he capitalize guts and innards? He doesn't want to make any money doing this.
Now, hey, whoa! This is gonna go online. So what if Master Clements shows up here trying to kick your ass?
I'll just make sure I'm awake. I think I'll be good.
I mean, look how much he's writing here. Holy shit!
Why is that in Spanish? That makes no sense.
Riesgos y desafíos. Well, we were in the Bronx. Maybe it's like Kickstarter's tailoring itself to our geographical area here.
Fucking, they're watching.
Yeah.
Big brother, big Hermano's watching.
big Hermano.
Hermano Grande's watching.
We just had it. Where were we just now? In between the edit right there? We were kicking ass.
Yeah.
We were fucking out in the street, pounding ass.
All right, a lot of ass.
A lot of ass.
A lot of ass
Just got pounded. But now we're back. We're back to pound ass digitally. To digitally pound ass. If there's one thing I know about, it's pounding ass.
Digitally.
Digitally pounding ass. Here we go. That's what I say to all my. Never mind.
Hey everyone, my name is Lena and I'm the director of the upcoming short film Before the Thunder.
Sexy
Our
girl.
film is a
Beautiful
psychological
girl.
drama that centers around a female mixed martial artist who experiences
Sexy girl.
losses and goes
Beautiful
back to
girl.
her childhood home, where she has to wrestle with the ghosts of her past.
Alright, cool.
Sexy girl.
Hi,
Beautiful
I'm Monty
girl.
Sloan.
This guy is fucking not built for combat.
Well, he also has breasts.
He has beautiful breasts. My God, sexy girl.
Why is
Beautiful
his hat
girl.
halfway on?
I wear it like that sometimes.
What I love about this script.
That's a breast.
That's a breast.
Oh, yeah. And he's touching them too.
Yeah, I can't even put my hands that way on my waist.
Now, hold on a second, because this is one of the more interesting things about you, is the range of motion of your elbows. Can you show that off real quick?
It's
Is this fully locked out?
This is fully locked out. It's actually, if you think about it, it's a rune.
Yeah.
It's a rune. It's right, the Master Chim rune.
Yeah. This is your elbows are fully locked out right there. And then go, like, how far can you bring them in?
Well, I could touch each shoulder.
Yeah.
But I just gotta go the opposite side.
Man, that's the best.
Yeah, I'm lucky I can still wipe my ass.
One day I'll get there. I just gotta get savagely muscular.
You too can destroy your body. Proper training.
If Lena and I succeed and you are engaged in this movie, then you will absolutely be taken on the journey of our protagonist, and you will be forced to experience those things with her.
You will absolutely be taken on the journey of our protagonist, and you will be forced to experience those things with her. Is that good?
It's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
They should have put her by the lake.
Yeah, sexy girl. And they should have given her, better lighting.
Right.
And maybe a nicer outfit, not black, that makes all the sexy
details
girl.
go away.
Beautiful girl.
They really probably didn't even have to have her talk.
Sexy girl. Beautiful girl.
I'm going to be the director of photography on this project. What should I be answering here? Just give me some stuff.
But are they trying to be like witty?
I think he's just brutally, I think he's just in pain.
We're telling a story that's, one, not like anything that we typically see, particularly at a student level. It's a much more nuanced and difficult, I would say, story. But by difficult, I mean that let me start. That shouldn't be using the word difficult. That's a bad idea. So, I'm terrible.
You're doing great, Monty. You're doing great.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thanks, man.
And what I really love about MMA and boxing is not so much the violence or the physicality, but the psychology of it.
Yep, that's what I think about.
The psychology.
When I'm hitting somebody, I'm like, I wonder what he's thinking. While I'm punching him in the skull.
This is a short film about a female MMA fighter who returns back home and wrestles with the ghosts of her past. You ever wrestle with the ghosts like that?
I've never wrestled with any ghosts.
I think it would be a challenge.
So, but her last name, Krivosheeva?
Krivosheeva.
So she decided that that guy's the guy that she wants to help pitch her MMA movie idea.
Yep.
Things are different where she's from, I guess.
I'm guessing this is a student film, so there's a rape involved. The film centers around a female MMA fighter and showcases the hard truths and realism behind a fighter's life, which can be psychologically horrifying. Amber Callaghan is a pro MMA fighter whose career is at risk after getting knocked out for a third time. So it's like a female Rocky.
Mm-hmm. With surprise sex.
Monty Sloan, that's our guy that we want to know more about. He was born in Houston, Texas, and attended Sam Houston State University, where he was one of the school's first film students. So he's in graduate school. By the graduate level, you're supposed to have your shit together enough so that you can talk in front of a video.
At least know how to put a hat on.
And if you're the cinematographer, how can you let it look? But oh man, they have a very specific breakdown of how they want their budget done. Post-production, 9.2% of the money. Exactly 9.2%. How much did they make out of this? They actually raised $5,800 out of the $7,000 that they asked for.
Is that what they did? So I thought it was like $5.
Yeah,
I'm like,
$7.
I got $5.80 so far.
They raised $5.80 out of the $7 that they asked for. In order to introduce our character in her element, we decided to open our film with a real MMA fight in the cage. Renting out a real MMA gym is expensive, as you know.
Clearly.
And we also need to hire a professional stunt coordinator in order to help us orchestrate the fight in a realistic but safe way. So it's not a real MMA fight. They're just using the word real.
Yeah.
Facetiously there.
Mm-hmm. It's like they're mocking me.
Yeah. It's too bad we don't have time to do our own movie to compete with theirs, sort of show them how it's done.
I don't think it would take much.
It would not take much. We could probably actually do it tonight.
If you want to record me throwing you a beating.
All right, next up, Pride Fighter.
Uh-oh.
My name is Danny Ryan, and I'm the writer and director of Pride Fighter. I'm a student at the University of Alabama studying media production. Pride Fighter is the story of Alex. He's a young mixed martial arts fighter who aspires to compete on a higher level. He's also gay. When he comes out...
I like that cut they did there.
He loses support from everyone in his life, including his boyfriend, who eventually gives him an ultimatum. It's either him and their relationship or fighting, and for him to continue pursuing this mixed martial arts dream. With this movie, I really want to show the perspective of this sport.
Oh, man.
Great shot.
Is that really what you need to be showing right now?
I want to show the perspective from the inside as a fighter and someone who's rejected from that community, as well as someone who views it from an outside perspective and what it really is. There's not a lot of outwardly gay professional athletes. It doesn't add up to the amount that there should be. They've struggled to make it on teams, to be accepted by teams. Ultimately, Alex realizes that he can be both a gay man and a fighter if he is proud of who he is.
If he shuts the fuck up, I just trains.
One thing that might be a challenge to this production is that we're shooting in Tuscaloosa, Alabama and Birmingham, Alabama.
Where they hang gays.
I started writing this film back in the fall, and I took the idea to New Orleans Film Festival and pitched it there and won their perfect pitch competition. By supporting this project and this film, you would be contributing to getting
the fall of Western civilization.
Help people see this movie, because I think it's important for a lot of people in a lot of different places to see it. Thank you for taking a look at my project and considering supporting my film. Any amount is helpful, and even a share goes a long way.
I like how he ends with his lips like that. Thank you.
Well, he's actually got more money than he needs.
How much did he get there?
He's got...
Oh, he got, yeah. He got 500.
He's got 70 Patreon
Oh, yeah. Well, good for him.
Yeah.
Short film Pride Fighter is about the story of a mixed martial artist who aspires to fight competitively. When he comes out as gay, he is rejected and discriminated by his hyper-masculine fighting partners.
Well, is it like they're rolling around and he's like, hey, and the guy's like trying to choke him. He's like, I'm gay. It's like, because timing is important. When do you...
There's a right time and there's a wrong time.
Like, if I did that, and I'm choking you, and you look back at me, and I go, hey, I'm hetero. It's still bad timing. It doesn't matter. It just... You shouldn't be commenting on that while you're fighting.
Dude,
sexual.
No,
what?
Now, at your gym, do you have time to discuss sexuality on these mats?
It's on the waiver.
Yeah.
Gay or straight?
You make your students disclose their sexuality before they hit the mats.
I assume they're all asexual.
Okay.
It's better for lawsuits.
Yep.
It's better for training.
He's trained for several years, he says. He's probably pretty good by now. I like these photos these
Great photos he's chosen.
In this photo, we've got a man. We don't know his sexuality, but he's being dominated.
He is.
By another man in the crotch position.
He doesn't want to tap.
But he's not. He's refusing to tap. He won't tap.
He can take more.
Yeah. State of Alabama suppresses gays so hard.
This movie will change that.
I'm hopeful.
He's like, you know what? I thought all gays were gonna go to hell, but then I saw this movie about a gay fighter, and you know what? They need a shot. They should be able to get married.
Congratulations on raising the funds, Danny Ryan. Take it to the top. Let's do one more. We do one more? We got time for that?
We can do one more.
We got one more. All right, GoPro's rolling. Sound's rolling.
Bam!
We're back with high energy, high impact, kicking and punching. BJJ, the art of kicking and punching.
That's what it is.
That's what my understanding of it is.
That's why you're a white belt.
Which is why I always start off the matches kicking and punching right away. Now, we got a very special project coming up. We got Fight School High School, Chapter 1 by Matt Gordon. The first chapter of Fight School High School is all about a new kid with zero experience arriving at an academy for martial artists. This is going to be awesome. And I like the title, Fight School High School. It's one of those titles like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds that could be such a unwieldy title that it might actually go viral. Fight School High School.
Hey, friends, family, and fans. I'm Matt Gordon, writer of such projects as Musings, Retail Haiku, and of course, Fight School High School. I'm joined on this project by artist extraordinaire Isaiah Broussard. We're here asking for your support to help us make Chapter 1 of our new comic, Fight School High School, inspired by our love of shonen manga and fight.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to move on from that one. We'll keep this footage in because I don't want to edit it out, because I want to sort of pad these episodes with a lot of material so that it seems like you're getting better value for your money when in fact you're getting maybe 15 minutes of actual content on the high end of things, but they're 40-minute episodes. Me explaining this, we're going to keep this in the edit as well.
Nothing wrong with that.
There we go. Rise of mixed martial arts in West Africa.
Oh yeah, that's what they need. Wearable technology. It's a shirt.
Well, there's some like it integrates a digital
sleeve.
watch.
It integrates a sleeve.
The sensor lets you know how badly you're getting knocked around, I guess. Let's see what this is about. This could be something.
Hi, I'm Nick Gregoriades, author of the Black Belt Blueprint and founder of the Jiu-Jitsu Brotherhood. And I want to tell you about Rolltech, the first ever smart rash guard. I've taught thousands of Jiu-Jitsu students all over the world, and they all seem to have the same question: how can I improve faster? Training hard is important, but so is training smart, and that means knowing exactly how you are spending your training time. So when one of my students, Chris, started working on a wearable to track your grappling positions, I was very excited. The result is Rolltech.
So it's like Twister.
But there's no watch or armband. And here's how it works.
We've taken a motion sensor and embedded it inside a rash guard.
Then developed a mobile app.
That guy's smart. You just know that guy's smart.
I can tell.
The sensor using your app.
And then start recording your motion. You can then review how long you spent in fundamental grappling positions. The latest motion detection algorithms.
Is this cool? Do we like this?
This is all made up nonsense.
You don't like this? You wouldn't want to see your position breakdown?
Pop nicotine pouch in my honor, thanks, bro. Weed. Got a pimple and I just popped it. Nice. Gnarly ass pimple. Damn. Put some retinol on that shit. Some good old vitamin A. Feels like a 1950s chick on her prom night. Like Pearl. Wish she didn't have a date for the ball. But yeah, I just went and got myself a Coke. Kind of eased back on the pro-metabolic Coke. Starting to feel a bit lymphatic. Drinking too much Coke. Yeah, gotta ease up.
We are confident that Rolltech is the first step on an amazing journey. Please help us to open up new possibilities to grapplers around the world by backing this project. Thank you for your support.
But usually if I get a feeling like that, or it could be the lymph node or the thyroid going into action, I go and take a half spoonful of coconut oil. Maybe later on, if need be, some aspirin. But the coconut oil tends to be pretty good for that. Earlier today, I had 2.5 spoons of bicarbonate, sodium bicarbonate, just to see what it was like. Also, I have practice tomorrow, so I kind of want to get that in my body. So apparently, it's good to pre-game the night before with sodium bicarbonate. And supposedly, I only know one source. One source of athletes taking up to 16 grams of that shit, which is a fuck ton of it. But if it helps with cramps and such in recovery, I can see that being pretty useful. So I'm trying to incorporate that. And it was pretty dang salty, I gotta say.
Just make gay shirts. And they'd probably make a whole lot more money. I imagine you'd make more money selling gay shirts than you would with either of these things.
Gay shirts, big.
Yeah. Big industry. Okay. Well, I think we wrapped it up. How'd you like it today? How was your time?
I had a good time.
Yeah, I had a good time. We got some Kickstarter in. We got some chi balls in. We got some techniques in. What they didn't see on camera was that we got out into some savage street fights where we dominated illegal tournament fights. Undefeated. Thank you very much, Master Chen.
Thank you.
It was an excellent time. Signing off. KSTV Season 2, Episode 3. Peace.
Beating women.
A dream come true. A dream come true. Oh boy, it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. Oh yeah, it's a dream come true. Oh, it's a dream come true. Oh, it's a dream come true. Oh, what a dream come true. Wow, what a great life we're having. You, me, we're living it up right now, having steak every day, getting pussy, cream pieing. Actually, yeah, I'm cream pieing pretty often.
Yeah. Pretty much.
This is awesome, okay? We've got an amazing bunch of shit going. What's that screaming noise? I hear screaming. Does anybody else hear screaming? Is that just in my head? I should put this heating pad, I should wrap this heating pad around my head because I hear screaming right now. Now, I'm extremely excited. I'm very happy. I'm psyched. I'm feeling fulfilled. I'm feeling blessed because for this project, for KSTV 2, We've had a very special friend out there, He's anonymous. He wants to remain anonymous, but on Twitter his handle is Hitler6000. So special shout out, Hitler6000. Thank you very much. I don't agree with your politics, but I do appreciate the cool-ass warehouse you're letting us use for KSTV Season 2. Fantastic of you, Hitler6000. And like I said, I don't agree with your politics. Sometimes you go over the line there. Boom! KSTV Season 2, Episode 4. Episode 4, Triple X. Thank you, Hitler6000. Love the warehouse. The desk is perfect, right size for me. Ha! Folks,
Fart
Kickstarter
incoming.
TV, Episode 4. The theme of today's episode is beating women! KSTV Episode 4, Beating Women 1. There will be a sequel. Beating Women 1. Beating Women.
What was that YouTube short of that black guy
Beating Women.
saying, "Oh, that sounds juicy.
Here's a cool project.
Don't you ever fart in prison.
$43,000.
Farting will get you fucked in prison.
It's hashtag without Hermione.
You fall in prison to be funny.
As in Harry Potter Hermione.
Somebody will be yelling out, "Ooh, that juicy. Ooh, that juicy."
Alliance, and she's the
And they're gonna be
first
coming for you.
working to expand education access for all girls. Gender inequality
Well, good
in
thing we're
education
not in
looks
prison.
different around the world, but it's happening everywhere. Disparities in education access shape every girl's experience. Traditional boundaries that keep girls away from a basic education, societal norms that discourage girls from pursuing STEM careers. Like a fucking retarded bitch dyke could ever do that. Yeah, you know what, sweetie? You're gonna be an astronaut. You're gonna be the prettiest princess astronaut. You're gonna be a little astronaut. As soon as you grow a fucking brain, you dumb bitch. That's my message to girls out there who are considering going into STEM. You know what? The only STEM you need to worry about is the STEM on some flowers. You work in a flower shop. How about that? How about that, sweetie? Work in a flower shop. You can cut stems all day. STEM should be the only STEM that keep girls away from a basic education, societal norms that discourage girls from pursuing STEM careers. Like a fucking retarded bitch dyke could ever do that.
Like a fucking retarded bitch dyke could ever do that.
Looks different around the world, but it's happening everywhere. Disparities in education access shape every girl's experience. Traditional boundaries that keep girls away from a basic education, societal norms that discourage girls from pursuing STEM careers. Like a fucking retarded bitch dyke could ever do that.
Just straight face.
Yeah, you know what, sweetie? You're gonna be an astronaut. You're gonna be the prettiest prince. Work in a flower shop. You can cut stems all day. STEM should stand for sucking erect me. Miko! Have you ever wanted to pursue a STEM degree? You did do that.
Sucking erect me.
Your real ambition now is to be a mom.
That's
though.
not even
But no, I'm serious,
STEM.
That's what you want really bad, right? Yeah. But that's what you think. That's what your ambition is for real. Okay, if you could only have one life goal realized in 5 years, which one would it be? To work in STEM? Move to Europe? Oh boy. Time for a beating. Ah! The girl says she wants to move to Europe. Wrong answer.
Oh.
Right,
Oh, there's a girl on set.
Hermione. The Harry Potter Bitch Fund. Join the movement for gender equity.
It's even funnier.
Fucking, I hate that word.
No, there's a bitch on. There's a woman on set. Trying to be respectful here.
Right? And now that we pretty much have societal equality, every opportunity that's available to me is available to some black woman too, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. We have more or less, we have equality, okay? Black women are the highest educated group of women. They're the most enrolled in college per capita. But none of them can tell you what per capita means. They don't quite understand how that works. And what equity basically means is that we need to give up our shit. That black people need to have, we need to give up our stuff. That's what equity means. Because how can we be invested in a society where we ain't got shit? You feel me? We may have equal opportunity, but we ain't got the same equity and shit. That means you gotta give us half your shit, white man. We've been giving half our shit for 6 decades, okay? This is getting ridiculous. It already was ridiculous. Now it's just a fucking joke. Let's watch the video.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My Hogwarts letter finally arrived. Dear Miss Bowers,
she needs to get
pleased
fucked.
to inform you that you
I'll tell you that right away.
To the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry wait list. We're not able to allow you to come to Hogwarts at this time.
Oh, Hogwarts.
No, that happens all the time.
I thought she said Harvard's.
All the time at colleges, they reject women. They see, you know what? She's smart as hell, but unfortunately, she's a woman.
I'm gonna follow up with Hogwarts later. Just gonna calm down a little bit, but in some ways, this doesn't even surprise me. Girls are being kept out of the classroom all over the world. It's not always a wait list. Sometimes it looks like girls being socialized out of science and math.
Is that a dude or
Socializing. There's no
like
advantage
a future
that women don't
cat
have,
lady
at least in this
kind of
country.
physiognomy?
They have so much. They're so lucky, except for the fact that they have tiny little walnut brains. They have everything else. Every other stat, every other role-playing stat is maxed out for women. Aside from their physical and mental deficiencies, everything else is literally maxed out. They start off with they get their charisma. It would be a charisma stat because they get better prices from vendors, from NPC vendors. That's basically what's going on here. Women, if you can pull that card, you've got an advantage. If you can say that you're a woman. Any TV network right now is looking for shows written by women that halfway don't suck. I had a friend of mine who is putting together pitch materials and show materials, and this is a woman, this is a girl, and I told her, just lead off, email Adult Swim, and just write, "Hi, I'm a woman, and I created this show." They'll pick you up right away.
Or violating some racist, sexist dress code.
There
and
have been a
getting
few
sent home
shows
for the
that
day.
were like that.
Violence or long,
Like a
dangerous
trope
routes
of
to
trio
school,
of
or a cultural
comedy
emphasis on
women.
early marriage and traditional gender roles.
Yeah, I saw a bit of it.
Honestly, though, no matter what
There's
the
live
reason,
action,
when girls
live
are
action
educated,
skits.
Everybody misses
It wasn't
out.
all that funny, but yeah.
What she's talking about.
Hopefully one day they can be funny. Women can be very funny.
Problems that she's referring to.
Like some of those Saturday Night Live women, as actors.
Can you guess what it is?
They could be pretty good. The Mad TV
Guess
women.
what? She's talking about third world countries, okay? And women have it rough in third world
Yeah,
countries.
from an acting angle, not so much a
Why?
like stand up,
Do we know why?
like raunchy, like
Could it be
oh
a
look at
bunch
me,
of
I'm cool angle.
Nonsensical bullshit and mental gymnastics? Or could it be that you're in a country surrounded by savages?
Wait, why am I talking about
The
that?
average IQ of fucking 75. What do you think what do we think it is? Could it be every
Alright, that
explanation
show.
in the world, every possible strange
Adult Swim
explanation? No, it's counterintuitive.
comedy,
It's actually,
girl
you
comedy
understand what it is
trio.
it's because they've got a long route to school. They have to walk to school and culturalize the marriages and all that. Or is it because they're surrounded by retarded murderers? It's because they're surrounded by retarded murderers. That's how the rest of the world is. The world is not a friendly place. It will never be a friendly place as long as there are retarded murderers. And the only way to get rid of them is to get rid of them. You're not going to socialize them and make them, it's just because they didn't have enough school. No, it's because they're retarded murderers. That's the way it's been for thousands of years.
We
Yeah,
found
yeah,
that when women
so
are
true.
educated,
So
there are
true.
healthier families, fewer community health
Yeah, what's
problems,
with this
less
fucking bitch's
poverty, and
face?
just more people equipped to solve the problems facing our planet today. And when we don't educate,
I don't believe that's
She's got like a
causal
big
relation.
face.
I find that hard to believe.
Big
I would
flat
imagine
face.
That she's talking about
Cute otherwise, but something about the face.
don't educate girls, when we get right
And the
now.
eyebrows are a different
2017,
color than the hair.
Does 2017 feel good to you? Honestly, do we like this? Do we like where we're at right
Fuck
now
Donald
in
Blum.
2017? Here's just a couple of examples of why that
2018?
matters. Women have been
Whoa.
a part of inventing all sorts of things that
That
make
was
modern society
in the
awesome.
past.
No.
Fire escapes, dishwashers, earliest modern computers, the
that milk?
earliest modern programming
False.
languages. If you enjoy being able to drive in the rain, surf the internet, and escape from
That
death
we wouldn't
by
have those
fire,
without women.
Does she have in her? Oh,
just
Hogwarts.
imagine if every girl was able to go to school and pursue her wildest dreams. Think of all the problems they could solve.
Climate changed.
You
Climate
just get
change.
you just get a million billion more dumbass bitches. I went to college. I met girls who went to college. I still talk to girls who've gone to college. They're not like amazing people. They're dumbass bitches. They don't do shit.
Sadly true.
Use stories that people love to inspire fans to take action. We can't imagine Harry Potter without witches that save the day, like Hermione or Luna or Ginny or Lily or
All those witches wouldn't be
Yeah, I hope
shit
Zoomers
without
and Gen Alpha like lean in to shitting on climate change more. Because a lot of people do deem it something like intrinsic to like their beliefs. Like, I believe in climate change and believing in science.
I haven't read those books. I
Fucking
guarantee
gay.
it's true. I guarantee you Harry saves them every time because they're retarded. God, women plus free time is the most dangerous recipe.
And I was like, just for fun, I was like reading up on cyberpunk, and it took me to this aesthetics wiki. And I thought I was reading something good until I got to the suggestions list, and it was the worst cyberpunk recommendation list of all time. Like, the only cyberpunk thing of note would be Akira, and everything else was. Damn, what did it have on there? It had fucking. It was just shitty. If anything, I could pull it up in a bit. But yes, it's like, oh, you know, cyberpunk, you know, tackles themes of climate change and societal poverty and blah blah blah. It's like, fuck you. A little King Cobra answer. That's just so gay, how. That's such a big part of the era, you know, of people like exalting their caring about the downtrodden, or like, and having like a fierce reaction against people who don't carry that same like self-debasing like out-group preference. Like, not only were these people of this era like super out-group preference, but they're militant on enforcing that within their own people who they didn't care about. That's gonna be something that hopefully Zoomers and Gen Alpha shit on everybody else for. Something like this masturbatory caring about shit. Hopefully they could put a better word to it. Somebody said moral browbeating.
Hey guys, my name's Sam, but I go by Harry Baggins. I'm partially Hufflepuff, but I'm also half River Hobbit. What else? I was molested and raped constantly when I was an infant and a toddler by my mom's boyfriend. And I love Harry Potter. I'm excited to be here. Oh, and I'm a tranny. I've been thinking about Harry Potter non-stop for 20 years. And when I realized I could do activism in the context of my favorite fandom and go to meetups, cosplay, and help the world, it was a no-brainer for me, guys. When I heard HPA for the first time, I immediately thought it was an STD. Then I did my research. I found out that it's the Harry Potter Alliance. I started geeking out. Oh my God! I can be Slytherin, Voldemort, Hufflepuff, Gumblegums, and Jimmy Gums, and help out little girls, little baby girls. That's my dream. That's my dream as an adult male, is to help all the little baby girls in the world. And be like a daddy.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for being here and taking some time to share some details about you and yourselves and your lives. When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh, me. Oh, man, all the time when I was growing up, I fantasized about being Harry Potter. Because if Harry was getting molested by his mom's boyfriend, he would just go, spook-a-dum-dum-dum-bum, and he'd zap him. Oh, man. So, zap. And he'd zap him away with magic.
If only it was live.
The weapon we have is love. The weapon we have is statism. The weapon we have is a bunch of beta male white knights known as police who are willing to use physical violence to collect.
Yeah, police, basically.
That's what women
Managerial
have.
class
It's not
police.
love. There's no love in there. She will love me though. She'll love me when she's blowing me. This dumbass bitch. These 4 bitches right here, they're gonna love me when they're blowing me. You sound like STDs. The Harry Potter Alliance, HPA, and She's the First, STF, are working together to fight gender iniquities in education.
Wannabe communist.
Since 2005, the HPA has engaged millions of fans.
Like a bubblegum communist kind of thing.
Literacy and human rights, with 225 active chapters across 38 countries, led by a community of chapter organizers that is 88% female, 5% transgender, and 3% non-binary. The HPA is transforming hundreds of local communities, blah, blah, blah. I bet they didn't do shit. Whether you have $1 to spare or the resources to become a supreme mugwump with a donation of $500, we've provided. This is a gang structure. You donate to, you put in money to earn a rank. We can take them down with a RICO case. This is the same structure as the mob. If I'm a supreme mugwump, does that give me, am I like a capo at that point?
All right, so I know I'm giving these women a hard time, busting some balls here, okay? But this is the Harry Potter Alliance on Indiegogo, and they've got $50,000, and they have 3 comments, and here's the perks. Let's see what people selected for the perks here. They got fucking 2 claimed the $11 perk, 6 claimed the $15 perk, 0 claimed the $20 digital wand. I can only assume that's some sort of Hitachi vibrator or something. And 1 claimed the Harry Potter Christmas. $50,000. Their goal is to register 777 voters and inspire 3,000 people. The numbers there, $52,000. Like, fuck, man. That's you could do some good with that amount of money. They're registering less than 1,000 people to vote. Here's their profile on Indiegogo. They got 22,000 raised, 30,000 raised, 184,000 raised, 154,000, 52,000. Like, it goes on and on. They got, this is like a, and none of these pages have any comments or any engagement or anything. It's like
We can go to a barbecue tomorrow, so family.
So it's got to be some kind of money laundering or something.
Yeah, take the chance to fucking pig out, keep a fucking bloke maxing.
What's going on here?
My mom was telling me earlier that I got a belly. Which I guess I kind of do right there.
Not shipping T-shirts on time, and like I had to refund some.
My flex is like that, but.
Shopify account got closed down.
But yeah, I'm at 141. Gonna try to keep on packing those pounds. I'm not gonna get fat, but at least I wanted to give my body something to make muscle up, you know, if I'm gonna be doing my routine stuff.
Has raised a fucking $1 million, and they have like 200.
Cause I did feel like I hit a wall with my routine stuff. You know, I would need to either buy heavier stuff or go to an actual gym to get way bigger. But
That's what they call the mob nowadays, the alliance.
I could also try to make more efficient the stuff I do. But I have been increasing intensity as well. Like adding up more sets instead of doing the one set till failure.
For no reason. But add these numbers up and fucking explain that to me, alright? You tell me. You tell me.
Yeah, we're going ogre mode, slowly but surely. A paced out ogre mode.
Harry Potter here for Project for Awesome.
Oh my god.
Mr. and Mrs. Dursley.
Oh my god.
We're proud to say that they were perfectly normal. JK. This biography is highly sensationalized. I mean, it says that I have
We will see that ogre maxing will become more and more essential as time goes on.
streets and not be mobbed by swarms of fans. But today, HPA Jackson Bird here.
Even Donald Trump will ogre max. You'll see it happening.
If you don't know, Project for Awesome is the Harry Potter Alliance's campaign to win a grant in the Project for Awesome. On offer,
Donald Trump bringing in Jay Cutler
here is a Felix Felicis mug, a lightning
to make the whole U.S. government
a when in doubt
fucking
go to the
ripped.
library phone case.
Mr. Olympia
Like
ripped.
this sweatshirt, but if my body were an iPhone.
That'd be so cool.
And
Yeah,
a
Melania.
subscription to our quarterly newsletter, The Womp.
Oh, what a fucking fag.
I'm a crackpot conspiracy theorist, and I just take, I make mountains out of molehills. and I
Being
don't
a Bowie
know what's
fan,
going
yeah.
on. I was wrong. Ooh, 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 who am I? Who am I?
Hey guys, so I'm testing out blanks to get the shirts printed on. I love this one right here. My favorite part about it is the neck tightness makes it look like I'm getting a haircut. I love how the neck on this makes it look like I'm at a barber, like a hair salon. I wish this was like sheer. I just wanted to make a quick video.
Just pull it out, you know. Do a little goatsy on the shirt, you know.
You're crazy, and you're also banned from social media, and you're the one with the problem. You're the one with the problem. You're imagining things that aren't real.
Hey, Sonic Sam.
I go outside all the time. I live in a Hispanic neighborhood. I live in a Spanish neighborhood. I live across the street from a barbershop, from a sandwich place. They make Cuban sandwiches. They make the fucking Jamaican beef patty pockets. I go outside. Everybody here's always doing this. That's just the way. That's just what people do. Oh, my eye feels weird. I do that 10 times a day. I ride a motorcycle. Sometimes I get bugs in my eye. I go like this. You go like this. You know, you go like this. You get sometimes. If I'm really, you know, I'll wear yellow or red glasses, like the Gunnar
Sonic
glasses, the
Bowie.
yellow ones that increase the contrast. And make
Well, the
it so
one
you
eye
can
thing
better.
goes
Sometimes I just skip the middleman.
way
I just do
back.
this.
Egyptian.
That's all there is to it, and that's a normal thing that people do. So when you see everybody in Hollywood doing
Orphic.
that, it means nothing. Okay. Also, you're banned from social media instantly. Okay. So just don't exist. Don't exist if you notice that. Stop existing and stop noticing that. Stop. Stop it.
You can get all the details at projectforawesome.com, where you will also find a checklist of elements.
And the
that
one
we
eye
recommend
represents the guy that was
It's one thing to
fighting
get all of us
the great evil,
existing
right?
wizard activists to vote for the HPA, but what we really want to do is get people who have never heard of the HPA to learn about us, decide to vote for us, and maybe even decide to donate or become
What was
members
it though?
themselves. And your video
One-eyed one that was
is the
evil.
one that does that.
I forgot who had that. This is a 100% real story. When me and Nick were in LA going to fucking gay low parties and pitching Hollywood scum, trying to get meetings, we met this one girl who cut her tits off and shaved her head, purposefully, for the purpose of being more attractive and prepubescent boy-like for the senator and other old guys she fucked. Ugh. But of course she was mental and damaged, an already lesbian tomboy before going to LA. Nick, Chuck, Ruse were there, and believed her too. I usually don't believe outlandish shit. This wasn't at Adult Swim or anything, but she wouldn't say who the senator was. But I believed it 100%, and would bet all my money on it being legit. We saw the scars for her tit removal. This was not a lie. She seemed legit. Okay, yeah. We call her little one, little boy, little faggot. Jesus. Fucked up. High-ranking elected official in California. Take your pick. Superman underwear for his 10K prostitute. Jesus. Fucked up, but not all that surprising. At least not in 2025. What the fuck, man? California's like hell. Literal hell.
I was at Five Guys and I saw one of these old cat ladies and she had a shirt. Her shirt said the future is female. And she had on some colored librarian glasses, like some nosy, big nosy bitch glasses. And her husband was a very, very skinny, effeminate dude, looked like a professional cyclist. And they were sitting together at Five Guys. And I didn't like this t-shirt, I didn't like this future's female t-shirt. So as I was walking out the door with my bag of hamburger, I went past the door and I was pretending to be on the phone. And as I came into their earshot, I just went, yeah, well, if she says I raped her, then I don't give a fuck what that dyke bitch has to say. And then I just walked out, but they did hear, and I hope that was fun for them. That's something you can do out there in the real world when you come across one of these ladies, okay? Yeah, you know what, yeah. Oh, she says I raped her? Okay, yeah, I believe that. Whatever, all right? Dumb bitch. That's what you do.
Kinda sounds like
Harry Potter Alliance. This is just depressing. I'm
Dave Constanza
looking at the Kali Yuga right now.
from
looking at the feminine
Seinfeld.
chaos, the opening.
That'd be a funny switcheroo, wouldn't it?
Death Maw Abyss, and it's got nice Harry Potter branding. Is that even official? Are they officially licensed? KSTV episode 4, Beating Women. KSTV episode 4, Beating Women. We're back from commercial break, and we're back to beating women. We're back to beating women. Next up, we got the BGB, the Brown Girls Burlesque. Our mission is to entertain, titillate, educate, and liberate.
That was a sick transition.
To continue bedazzling the world. Now, I'm just looking at this image right here, okay? And this is my first time seeing this. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that they're saying that they can't get enough money in entertainment because they brown. It's because we're brown. We can't get
Because we're
funding
brown.
for dancing topless, for doing our topless dancing.
It's
of
because
our
I'm brown.
skin. It's racism. Racism is the
It's
reason
because
why
I'm black,
we can't make
isn't
living
it?
as whores. The
You
entirety
don't
of
like me
entertainment
because I'm
is
black.
this. Entertainment, media in general, is so
Because I'm
disproportionately
black.
black. It's not even funny. So anytime one of these people tries to claim racism, if that's what they're in fact going to do, or haven't read the project yet, I'm guessing it's a safe bet, because every time you see one of these people, they're going, it's because we brown. That's why we not having enough. It's because we brown. So it's not that insane of a guess.
You know, rewatching all this stuff. You know, as we go into the golden age, be prepared for people to say like none of this stuff happened. We're gonna have to be like, no, motherfucker. And if it's gonna be that kind of schism, you know, it's almost war. Yeah, people are gonna be like, all that woke stuff wasn't real. You just got fucking brainwashed by the internet. You're just too online or blah blah blah. Whatever cope they need. And one of those copes is just gonna be straight up saying none of that happened. To which we could all kindly say, you know, suck my balls. You know, and if any left-leaning person that's, you know, looking to, you know, make peace, you know, make civilization with right-wing folks, they're gonna have to not think stuff like that. You cannot be launching that stuff at people like, oh, well, that stuff you believe is fake. Because they think like, oh, if I tell these right-wingers all the stuff they think is fake, like, they'll automatically become communist. Once they find out the stuff that I believe is what they should believe, and that the stuff that they believe is against their own interest, then they'll see the light. They're gonna have to get away from that thought. If some common ground, if some civilization is to be reestablished. Because I mean, we can just as easily go, that didn't happen. They're probably way better.
Women from the Bronx stripping. You can go in any strip club and see something very similar to this. I don't know how paradigm shifting it is when you can go.
So yeah, hopefully some of the more open-minded Libby people will be like that. Some of the other ones are still, convinced that they want war, because they have the simulacrum of online political discourse, online political culture war. They're not ready for it to get real. They don't know it yet, though. But hopefully there's some people looking for some common ground, some civility. In fact, there are. But yeah. Just wanted to talk about that. Sam's talking something philosophical, I'm talking something philosophical. You're talking something philosophical. And nobody's listening to each other. No.
For 10 years. Where's your money? You've been on the road for 10 years. We believe our work is inherently tied to community through our individual.
They can cope and seethe indeed. Sneed.
Self-produced artists in New York City. You know what a nice community story is in New York City? I went in my project hallway and it smelled like piss, and I stepped on an AIDS needle. There's a nice New York City story for you. There's 8 million stories in the city, in the Big Apple. Take a bite of the Big Apple, there's 8 million stories. Yeah, I was raped by a homeless person. There's 8 million stories. Yeah, I tried walking down the street and I was surrounded by Pakistanis. 8 million stories. I got into a Pakistani's cab and it smelled like shit. And for the whole rest of the day, I smelled like shit, because whatever was in the cab rubbed off on me. 8 million stories in the Big Apple! New York City is so awesome! Anyone who's not in New York City is just jealous of people who get to go to New York City. It's really that good. It's the best place on earth. New York City, the city of retarded scum. Everybody you meet in New York is going to be so cool and so chill, and it's going to be like hanging out with the band MGMT and Crystal Castles. Oh, the Brown Butt Girls. Brown Girls Burlesque is right there. They're so awesome and so authentic. Spanish Harlem, jazz, the Roots. Oh, Spike Lee, Spike Jones. Oh, we had so much fun with all the blacks stepping on AIDS needles in Harlem. I got punched in the face of the subway because I had an Apple iPhone, and some Puerto Rican guy wanted it. I know a story. A girl I know who was an egalitarian. You're racist. Why are you in the alt-right? What's with Trump? Why do you like Trump? That girl, a few months ago, she hit me up. Yeah, I was on the subway, and a Hispanic amateur boxer started wailing on me for no reason. How do you like that story? That's a real story. These were all real stories. Total leftist, okay? Just every time I talk to her, busting my balls. Don't you think white people owe the world something? Don't you think you should be doing better? Shouldn't you be I should vote! Every time. Most recent time I talked to her, yeah, I was on the subway minding my own business, and a Hispanic amateur boxer started wailing on my ribs. What a nice time you're having in the big city. Ooh! God, what a shithole.
We feel the love, but now we need to feel the Benjamins. So they're selling out. I thought the Brown Girls Burlesque was better than this. I thought it was about culture and empowerment and women's pride and being luscious mommies who don't give a fuck about your beauty standards. We don't give a shit about your beauty standards. We're luscious mommies. But it's just about money. As usual, it's about money. The bottom line, not only do we consistently perform to full houses in New York, but our sold-out shows in Washington, D.C., Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Minneapolis tell us there's folks around the country ready and willing to be vamped by the magic of BGB. Stop doing it for free, you dumb bitches! Start charging money! Get a business manager. Get better at business. Damn, she's fly in that purple pig suit. She looking like Grimace. Bitch, you looking like Grimace. You about to go steal a hamburger or some shit? Bitch looking like Grimace. Get her some chicken nuggets and shit. Bitch, I wouldn't let you suck my daddy's dick.
My name is Exotic Other, and I am from New York City, aka the Big Apple,
Bitch look like
aka
Grimace.
Gotham, aka the city so nice.
Hey guys, it's Decorating Aaron.
What up, YouTube? So check this out. Brad Arnold has stage 4 kidney cancer, and he's the singer of Three Doors Down, and I hope he beats it. Got a drink combo of Bud Light Lime and Mountain Dew. I feel sorry for him and his closest friends and family and his fans, biggest fans, you know. I'm a fan of Three Doors Down for sure, and I do hope he beats it. Cheers.
Very heavy day for alt rock history. What song did they write? Like I Hate Everything About You? Is that them? Did they do Kryptonite? Here Without You. Kryptonite, yeah, they did Kryptonite. I didn't know he looked like that.
What up, YouTube?
And that sucks, brother. Keep fighting for real, I guess. Yeah, I'm not a super big fan of that kind of alt rock, but it's fine, yeah. But yeah, that stinks. Long career though. Big old long career. Probably still touring. But let's see. Yeah, Josh has been uploading on this account and the original King Cobra account. Kind of slowly transitioning. Who knows if the strikes are off the account? Maybe that's why he's going back. He farted.
Duh.
Yeah, it's pathetic. Like me, I'm a fod. I totally blow cobes out of the fucking water. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
They named it twice, aka Nouvelle Angelou, aka Turtle Island.
That's how I fart. That is the capabilities of my fart. Especially after tomorrow. Speaking of Brab Hog, yeah, you could launch these into the sun and not feel bad. You know, nobody's gonna miss these ladies. Old Grimace tits over there.
Sizzling season for 2014. Our sexy, insightful, and inciting shows have far reach. Blah 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 blah. We need money. Blah blah. Spreading the shake, building our team and infrastructure. Damn, they're starting a startup. This business plan is so detailed. I would have thought this came straight from the desk of Y Combinator.
Primordial Rage.
Hot business startups. But you're telling me that brown girls burlesque a bunch of inner city underprivileged dark chocolate peppermint lips. That's what it says right here. I didn't make that up. That's extremely
Dark
racist.
chocolate peppermint lips.
Dark chocolate peppermint lips. They call it themselves. They've got a business plan.
Oh, really? I would have thought that was a neat racial euphemism. All peppermint lips over there.
These plucky underdog girls are gonna take over the world. Wow. They got merch. You'll probably get your BGB merch before you get your MDE merch. Full disclosure. Let's just be real here, okay? They've got more time to be shipping t-shirts. I don't have time to do that myself. We are humbled by the power of sexuality, storytelling, and the beautiful BGB community. Well, you should be humbled by the power of sexuality. Sexuality is a monstrous force of nature that has the ability to ruin lives, ruin communities, but I think their version of this sexual power involves standing up on stage and slapping their pussy. It's a different kind of power. It's a different energy that they worship here. We would truly not exist without you. Please help us continue to create shows, classes, and reach
Yeah, this is all the stuff
Please, that's the other thing.
I was expecting Sam to go into during his live streaming, but
It's like the least sexy.
I guess he was just over it at that point.
That lady's jugs were like big, nasty
I
water
guess
bags.
he's thinking, they can go and find me saying that somewhere else. I'm not gonna bother here. He tends to drop a lot of stuff halfway
But the other thing
nowadays.
This shit is so corny. Tassels? La la la. When was the last time someone jerked off to tassels or got aroused by that? The 1920s? Ah, tassels. That's so
Yeah, I don't think Sam has been like this once on a PGL.
out of the bathroom and she had tassels
Sadly.
on and started going like this, I'd kick her in the chest. I don't even care. I would just BAM! Kick her right in the chest. Stomping front kick. Muay Thai. Ha! Right through a plate glass window. Oh, this might be the nastiest one of all. This is your mama. BGB, Miss Aurora.
What was I gonna do?
Borealis.
Oh, right.
That is a
Engage sitting mode.
Oh, we got gallery. We're going to the gallery. She's on a Razor scooter. That's cool. Oh, that's a lot of flesh right there. That might be a fat suit. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, man. Man, when you let women run free, when you don't give them restraints, you really have no idea what you're gonna get. Nasty. Oh, there she is with a baby. My baby.
I'ma gobble that ass up.
My baby. Anyway, Brown Girls Burlesque.
Gobble it.
They made 20
Not
grand.
gobble.
They got their funding.
Gobble it.
They get to keep doing shows. It's a beautiful thing. KSTV, episode 4, Beating Women! Beating Women! Beating Women! Beating Women! Oh, bitch, die! Beating Women!
It'd be funny to have like Samite action figures.
Miko! Up next.
Like be dressed like a kid, have my little twirly hat, my giant popsicle. Or a lollipop, I mean.
Yoga pants.
Watching my MD with my Sam Hyde
Next
figurines.
generation of yoga pants.
Bitty women.
Let's see, they got
After
34,000.
supplying over 50 million garments to famous brands in the textile world, we decided to create something completely new.
Crotchless panties. Crotchless yoga panties. This is my kind of project.
As active yogis and
Oh,
yoga teachers,
perfect.
we focused on the two main issues of existing yoga pants: slipping. And
Where's Waldo did it first? Oh.
Oh, shaved head girl.
Sam Hyde reported dead after hanging himself.
often requires a lot of pulling, plucking.
Reportedly, the disc was
Probably
too hard.
Stinks in that fucking room. Stinks like dirty ass.
The disc hit hard,
With our four-piece,
and he offed himself.
body-shaped waist and two thin silicone
I like what I'm seeing.
An
with these
award is
girls
being
who just
issued to
stink.
Anthol.
You never know.
Or a
You have the
sick
most
ass
beautiful
burn.
girl and she smells
He's getting the key to Rhode Island.
a bag of hot trash.
Yes, the key to the entire state.
It allows
There's some dirty pussies out there. Oh, we can almost see them.
We would like to thank you for making Sam Hyde kill himself. We've been trying for years.
the demands on the
I'm
fabric.
just thinking about if it
With
smells
government
bad.
raise.
Because that would be such a letdown.
And
You see such a nice package
and
like
drug addicted
that.
Zoomers. But you were able to do it
Cheese whiz.
Continuous development.
with one fire ass disc.
Oh, God.
And we'd like to salute you.
Smoothing your tummy, thighs, and rear.
You can do any pose.
I
You can
kind of
literally
imagine
any
that playing out
pose
in my
in
head
this.
like a Ren and Stimpy bit.
That's a good pose.
All our leggings.
We'd like to award you for making this man kill himself.
They know how to sell. I'll give them
Thank
that.
you, Mr.
I'm
President.
sold. This guy's, he's the sniffer. That's his job, is to sniff them. He has to sniff them before they leave the factory to make sure they smell right. And then he sniffs them after they leave the factory as well. That's the job
He
that I'm
do
applying
be looking like
right now
Waldo.
online. Made for an angel.
Oh, cool.
We are proud about how our
Little
leggings
trinket.
turned out and the innovations we've made. It's an exciting time in the yoga world, and thanks to Kickstarter, we have the opportunity to connect with open
The only problem I have is that this
yogis.
presentation.
More like where's dildo?
Racist. They're appropriating the Indian art form of yoga.
Need your help.
Okay, first of all, they're appropriating Indian yoga. That's a problem. That's a problem. Cultural appropriation of yoga, that is a problem. That's a big problem. Okay, and second of all, it's all white people. Made in Germany? By what? Nazis? Neo-Nazis? Listen, Hitler 6000, I appreciate what he's done for me. I appreciate Hitler 6000, but I'm not going to sit here and watch some German Nazis with a video full of white people. Okay, where are the Brown Girls Burlesque? You should have gotten the Brown Girls Burlesque. Oh, let me guess, they didn't live up to your...
The fuck?
They didn't live up to your beauty standards. Okay. That stinks. Miko, come here and smell this.
Ugh.
Come here now. Miko, smell that.
Oh my god.
This vomit.
Vomit.
Here, take that out of here.
Jeez.
Why? Yeah.
Sam just randomly
These are
convulsing.
good yoga pants. They look nice. These yoga pants are elegant. You can smell it over there. Hey, you don't see me complaining, okay? I'm still hustling. I'm breaking my balls out here every day. I'm so tired right now, and I'm overweight, and I'm hungry. Miko! Bring me a snack. Ling, 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 ling! My circumcision tool. Sometimes I think I'm not circumcised enough. You know, I want God, the Jewish God, to have my foreskin. So sometimes you need to circumcise a bit more. Okay? One of the most important things that you can do is to have the Jewish God have your penis skinned. That's why it's very important to have that done. Guys out there who are circumcised, give your dad a call and say thank you for having my genitals mutilated when I was an infant. Thank you for deciding that. Or if it was your mom who decided. It's very important. It's very important to have that done. You know? Thank you so much for having my dick mutilated when I was an infant. I love, you know what, out of all my memories, my favorite one is my infant sexual trauma. What a great time. Definitely thank you big time for cutting my penis. Anyway, got this dumbass fucking bitch. Bye.
As he eats a pig Newton.
Alright, this one right here, this is our penultimate project.
That's so
We're gonna
fucking
get to
funny.
the final project in a moment, but this, even though it has no video, we have to take a second to address this. This is the Pussy Patrons Come to London. Ladies and gentlemen, the
Pre-pussy patrons.
Come to London.
Pre-pussy
Wow, oh boy, oh boy.
patrons.
I spent hours and hours and hours. I really
Pre-pussy.
spent time trying to find
Pre-pussy.
women-led projects, because this, after all, this episode is titled Beating Women. I really tried to find female projects that weren't just about my pussy. I looked up female science,
Keep the stance.
female virtual reality, female
The weight of the stance.
female green energy. Came up with nothing, okay? You type women into Kickstarter, first thing that comes up is Pussy Patrons Come to London, with this picture right here. We've got this girl right here, she's saying, "You're not gonna rape me." This one right here saying, "Maybe I wanna be raped." This one right here saying, "This pussy grabs back," in that voice. And then this last one saying, you think, fuck you." This one time, 4 feminists made a performance about vaginas, addressing the social, cultural, historical, biological repression of the vagina. In order to acknowledge, celebrate, and liberate women, bodies, and beautiful pussies through a mischievous and somewhat disastrous cabaret. So help us push our performance to bigger and badder audiences by
Nobody
giving us some
saw
British
that
pounds to
coming.
spread our word and our pussy glory across London.
Nobody
It's
would
fucking
have guessed
disgusting. They have 306
the
likes on
feminist
Facebook. And this is
would
with
make
the
that
advantage
joke.
that women get. Oh, look how nasty.
It was
they are.
totally
Website's
out of
broken.
left field. I thought it would have made a nice knock-knock joke. Or an Abbott and Costello routine.
Worth hundreds of thousands of
But the
dollars.
vagina stuff,
You gotta be kidding me.
really
What sort
avant-garde.
of systematic oppression are these girls
Truly
up against?
cutting
It's
edge.
preventing them from making $100,000 with these performances. I mean, these photos are just. I've never seen performance art like this. Oh, look at that! Wow. Any female performer of any sort, okay? You've got varying levels of repression, of keeping. You should keep the pussy repressed. You're supposed to keep the pussy repressed because you end up
You
with this.
gotta
if you don't.
repress the pussy.
Anyone who has daughters should have a chill down their spine when they see this. You're supposed to keep
Repress
this shit
the pussy.
repressed. I keep my dick repressed all the time. You know what it's called? It's called not raping the cleaning lady at
Put it
hotels.
in the cage.
And it's pretty difficult sometimes. But I somehow managed to do it. You keep your sexuality repressed. That's the whole point of much of civilization, is to make it so that we're not raping and killing each other constantly.
So true.
This is fucking retarded. Depending on the level of repression and the level of artistic sophistication, how much money's involved, who's selling what to who, and how brainless the people involved are or are not, female performance ultimately boils down to this right here. My pussy, the sticky, the sticky,
The sticky.
the sticky. That's what it is. Anytime you see a female performer on stage, even if she's singing and dancing,
That's what she wishes she could be doing at that moment. That's what all the costume and dance movement is supposed to make you think about. But these girls are going direct to the source here. They have tapped right into it. Oh, they got fucking dildos on stage. This is disgusting. Nasty. These are nasty women. And I think they're the ones who are going to fight back against Trump's America. All right, last project, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a nice time tonight beating women. Okay, we've given them a beating. We've given these women a beating. But ultimately, we have to make amends. Okay, we have to come together as men and women.
Yes, and it is indeed true, but dated.
Not without one last good
Yeah, this
whack.
is I think 2018.
Daddy walks like a slut. At Hollywood
The last video said 2018.
A
Welcome
trilogy
back,
of plays
Hemo.
examining femininity from that awkward
Just got
position
back from the night
where you
walk.
hold your
Nice,
purse,
nice.
washing your hands in a public bathroom.
Kino night
So
walk.
you're telling me she's gonna get up on stage and finger herself? Just sticky. That's
Yeah,
what she's
this
gonna
one
do,
is
basically.
an hour long. I think we're more than halfway through though.
Walks like a slut.
Hi there, my name is Brittany Stahl. I am the writer, director, and producer of Daddy Walks Like a Slut. You're probably hearing that and thinking, what the hell is
Yeah,
that play
we
about?
were in the
Well, it's
thick of
actually
it.
3 plays. That's
Pre-COVID, but post-Trump.
short plays that I'm presenting
That was
in
a
under 30
crazy
minutes
time.
under the super title, Daddy Walks Like a Slut. So the first play is called Daddy Issues, and it's about a group of anonymous historical figures.
Yeah, fucking media in full control.
Purgatory or limbo.
Rhino's
They are
still in
attempting
control.
to work out their various daddy
Getting in Trump's way.
Second play is
Of course,
called
you know,
Water
Hillary
Shame,
and Biden.
and it's about 2 co-eds, and they're hilariously disturbing.
Truly a
walk
dark
home
era.
After attending a sexual assault awareness lecture.
But one
Did you attend a sexual assault awareness lecture?
that we fought. So yeah, you can't look back on it too
A younger version of
too
herself
darkly,
in the waiting
because
room.
we did fight it,
And so
and it was
naturally
kind of
she
fun.
tries to give herself some not so sage advice. Whether or not she is successful, I leave to my audience. Sounds like a good time, right? You're hearing all of that.
All right, I need my glasses for you.
Who doesn't love a good rape culture comedy? Sign me up. Let's make this happen, Brittany. Well, I'm thrilled to hear it. And to that I say, yes, let's make this happen. Let's make some
Yeah, so true. Now they just cope and seethe.
Imagine her in that sweet voice that she's using to hypnotize you into giving her money. She's even with this, she's using her feminine wiles to extract value from your wallet. Okay, this is evolutionary findom. But think about her with normal hair using her sweet voice to say, you know, something to her son or her children. Okay, sweetie, it's your first day at school. We're gonna send you off now. That's what she should be saying. Contrast that to, I made a play, a trilogy of plays, and it's just me on stage, and it's about rape
Yeah,
culture.
COVID was indeed its own thing.
Raping and my pussy, and raping my pussy.
Where,
And I love
yeah.
my pussy, but I need money.
It was at its worst, but also
And I want to rape with my
got
pussy.
out of control for them, it seems.
And they raped me, and I don't have money now. I need your money. Can I have money? Money.
Yeah, you know, it did have to get that bad. You know,
God, but that voice is so.
did have to get COVID bad. It had to get Biden bad.
Oh, honey, you had a tough day at work.
Just so people had to see for themselves. You know, here it is. If you stop Trump, you get Trump out here. This is what you want to go back to, the status quo. Here it is for you.
Hi there. I made a rape.
Just one last look, just so people can be sure.
What could that be? 'Cause it's pussy.
But yeah, now we're on the right path.
On stage, I talk about pussy.
Thank God.
And because there's daddy issues.
God bless.
Daddy issues. Everyone's got daddy issues. Pussy.
They are attempting.
They're just trying to work out.
But it still holds up because it's very funny.
And so these 2 girls, and they're like trying to rape the scene, and it's sexual assault. It's like very hard, like it was sexual assault. It's like,
The comedy was the main thing that attracted me to
it was crazy.
Sam, because there are a fair amount of avenues to get this stuff, you know, especially in 2017, 2018. But not many that were Kino. Like MD and Sam and Charles.
Imagine if you had a woman saying, I know you had a long day at work. Let me rub your shoulders. There's food. Take your socks off.
We won, they lost. Let's go. Sneak, sneak, sneak.
You don't have that though, do you? You probably have some ugly girl like that bugging you. You probably have some girl who's not that ugly, a little bit of body fat, and she probably just comes over and bugs you. And she wants to emotionally unload.
If we can get that third term or that
Rape your time. That's Patrice
or the
O'Neal,
end of elections
I think
even.
the best stand-up comedian.
That would be an
Patrice
interesting
O'Neal, men
thing.
rape for sex.
If
Women
even 10 years of that would
rape
be
your time.
so cool.
A woman using you as an emotional tampon.
Even that would give birth to something greater.
I'm not dissing your girlfriend. I'm just
Down
saying,
the line.
statistically, that's probably what you have. If not full on this. Daddy walks like a slut. And she wanted $1,000. She can't even come up with $1,000 herself. Why not try hooking? What's it called? Sex work? You could make $1,000 in a day sucking dicks. HappySadCollective.wixsite.com. She's so fucking stupid. She's using Wix to make a website. My Happy Sad collection.
That thing on the
A Facebook.
my chat's kind of covering it up. Hold on.
FF17.com. What the fuck is that? The Happy Sad Collective. The Retarded Fucking Idiot Collective. Brittany Stahl is a writer, which essentially means that she prefers to spend time with imaginary characters who won't judge her for wearing leggings, even though we all know they're not.
Can't move chat. But it says a nice Jewish girl met a nice Jewish boy and made their mothers very, very, very happy. And it's that picture of a Jew with the mom version of that Jew. Hoi hoi. Eating some cake, nice, nice. Some Kino after hours cake session. Oh damn. Got the was it Small Soldiers? This guy right here. The leader of the guys that killed the freaks. Of course, Kino. Lava lamp. I had a lava lamp as a kid. I love that shit. I love to look at it and see those globs go up and down. Got I think it's the fat ICP guy. I don't know what any of that other stuff is to the left.
Ants. So she's quirky. She's a quirky girl. She's got a sense of humor. Blah, blah, blah. Best narrative short film. Of course she wins awards. Because that's what awards are for.
Oh yeah, Violent
Awards
Jam,
are
there we
for
go.
Losers who can't succeed in real life. They have to have awards to feel good. Is this guy just very tan? I guess her boyfriend is
Oh, you used to
tan.
have a lava lamp?
She's got a
Damn.
tan boyfriend. This is one of those
The
golden
globe stopped globing.
we talked
No.
about last time. She's not a thought leader. Double meaning there. She's
Yeah, it's a
not
very
Michael
early
C. thought
memory.
leader, okay? This is just
Sleeping
some
in a room
dumbass
with a
fucking
green
regular-ass
lava lamp.
girl who went. She probably wanted to be like a commercial actor.
That
or
green
be in theater or
illuminating
something.
the entire
She
room.
got to LA, and the path of least resistance.
I wonder if you could get a
was
lava
jumping
lamp
on with
that
these
projects
wacky,
red.
You know, one
That
person
beneficial red
performance. All you
light.
need is a stage and one person, and you get up there and talk about how your vagina,
That'd be
how
cool.
much you come when you rub yourself with a vibrator, etc., or whatever it is that it plays about. Okay, Daddy walks like a slut. This is a golden retriever person gone astray. She did not have the right owner. She needs to be led back to the golden retriever pasture to play and romp in the grass. Right now she's out in the woods. Well, that's enough retardation for one night. Even I get tired. I grow tired of beating women! Even I get bored sometimes of my favorite activity, which is beating women! Even I get bored of that sometimes. Miko! Come clean up! Bake me a tray of fresh cookies right now.
Miko.
45 minutes! Unacceptable! Cookies, no! Kickstarter TV, episode 4. Peace out.
Red light therapy, lava lamp. Jet Neptune editing. Oof. If only he had stuck to that. If only he had stuck to that. If only nobody had blown gas up his ass. Gas up his ass.
A dream come true. Check out my mouse pad.
I think
Check
one
out my
more,
movie right here.
we should be good.
Okay. Backwards S.
Ooh,
It's not a Z.
titties.
It stands for Sam. She's my property. That's my gorgeous honey. Kickstarter TV! Episode 5? Game? Oh, yeah. 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 I game. What should we go with the title? Game, yeah, or yeah?
You have to go with game, yes I did.
I game. We got an update, 7 minutes, 4 minutes. I thank God that fucking everything's going wrong today. And when everything goes wrong, it's time to drop your primary weapon and go for the knife. My knife? I'm just a simple cook. You can't kill a cook? Ha 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 ha. Japanese style. Clear the blade of blood before stowing it away. This is like Japanese tanto. The handle's from Home Depot, but the blade is authentic Hattori Hanzo steel. Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. Are we gonna get in trouble for showing Player Unknown's Battlegrounds? No. Why is this taking so long? Fuck, it's because the Dropbox is syncing. Work files or game files? What's more important? You know I just paused the Dropbox. Work files can't even hold a candle to game files. Game files only. Or pictures of beautiful Japanese girls. That's all my hard drive has room for. The most gorgeous Japanese women. Beautiful. So demure, so obedient. Nippon. Nippon. Oh, I want to go to Japan so bad, they'd probably be all over me in Japan. All the ladies, they'd be like, oh, you're American. You're so cool. You senpai? I know about you, even though I'm Japanese woman. I can't wait. It's gonna be epic. I can't wait to go to all my old haunts. Kyoto, Saitama, Yoshi's Island, Ibisu Circuit, Rainbow Road. I love drifting on Rainbow Road. Japanese people love me. They call me Il Duce. I call myself the Amazing Game Theist. Welcome to the Amazing Game Theist. I'm TJ, or T Kirk, or what's his name? Taroji?
TJ Kirk, right?
Terabyte. Terabytes of child porn. What's his real name?
Some people call them candles.
Do they call them candles?
Yeah, you see that video that was leaked?
What's he sucking on candles or something?
No, there's a video where he's dripping candle wax on his ball sack.
Oh.
I swear to God.
Oh no.
I swear to God.
Why?
I didn't know that one. Oh. God.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. I've only met a couple of dozen people who I felt certain were smarter than me. Actually, eccentric, blah blah blah. Probably what they have to see stupid. I just happen to be less stupid than the majority of the human race, who, by a large, are unimpressive dimfucks, no self-awareness, or something.
Yeah, man.
I knew about the banana incident, not the ball sack incident.
He did a video a long time ago that was supposed to be like a legit spoken word thing, and I think he must have taken it down because I've tried to find it so many times to show people since then.
Wee.
But it was like
That's indeed my
cringy. It was
username.
the worst. Like,
I could have gone with Poma, but I thought, hey, why not?
shit, it's exactly what you'd think.
I don't need to be
of
Poma
he's doing slam
everywhere.
When the rain burns
Wee,
flesh
wee.
and the oceans have dried, and the only God left is just dirt deified. When the shit
Conditioned like a
burns
monkey.
down,
Yeah,
and the
fucking
universe
YouTube.
collapses and everything dies.
Just gotta be a little crafty.
When all is pure blackness, and there's not a speck left, and the book finally closes, its reader's heart bereft.
Oh shit, we got the game going? Alright, it's time to fucking fuck some up hardcore. Legend. This is exactly like the music we used to listen to in Iraq before we were getting ready to go on a big kill squad mission. I just hurt my neck. We used to taunt the terrorists. In Iraq, there's usually a line, like a long line, and you line up, the US Army on one side, always looking so badass, right? Terrorists on the other side, and they would have just the dumbest weapons, you know, like just guns that don't even look like they work. But you'd line up and, oh, disconnected? And when you're in the lineup, you're waiting for the match to start. So what you would do typically is you would just go, you'd taunt them. And my taunt was always like this. I used to go like this. I bring it on, is. And that would get them so pissed off that they'd waste so much ammo shooting at me from like out of range. Come on, bitch. You best to come with it. I'm with my niggas, the US Army, the Marines. Jocko Willink talks about how he lost team members, people in his squad were killed, etc. I never lost a team member. That's the thing about me. When I was in the Marines, no one on my team ever was killed. Usually because I was so vigilant. You know, I was so good at keeping an eye on everyone, making sure no one was fucking up, basically. Because that's what they all were. The US Marines, it was all fuck-ups. I would have dual sniper rifles, and I could look down the scope of each one. I could look down the scope of this one, kill 2 guys with 2 sniper rifles. I had custom rifles made for me, and I had them custom built for each arm. The right one was fire, the left one was ice. That's annoying. What the fuck? We're having an outage using downdetector.com to detect the server status. Massive outages. Nobody on planet Earth right now is able to play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This is a big problem. There are some areas in the world where they don't have, you know, access to clean water, reliable electricity. Right now, we're experiencing a PUBG outage like we've never seen. Like, I've never seen anything this bad before. Oh, it just logged me in. Die! Oh, I got someone. I killed him. Right in the ass. Yeah, fucking die, bitch. Die, bitch. Fuck you! I get mental when I game. I just black out and get kills. I just black out until the killing's done. Oh, fuck! By the time I wake up, the other guy's in the hospital. Because I'm that insane of a gamer. I'm an insane gamer. Oh! I can't wait to go in the closet here. This is where I like to camp out. I need a... Oh, fuck! This is amazing. I'm killing everybody. I'm dominating this game. Oh, you bitch! Fuck! I'm a lot of fun to play with in the team settings. In a public setting, everybody loves me. Oh! Fucking... Ah! Oh, bitch. I got bitch just then. Oh, shit. Oh, he's got...
You are a pussy.
I am not a pussy. I'm a legend. I'm the guy that they made this game for. They made this game for me. What? I shot you 50 times in the head. Yeah, no, I didn't hit him. I shot him 50 times in the head. Oh, yeah, I'm shooting you in the head 50 times. You're not dying. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yep. Yeah, let me just shoot you 50 fucking times. Oh, fuck! You guys are wall hacking. Hacker. Wall hack. Fuck you. Yeah, you know, you shot me with the fucking thing. Okay. Yeah, you got me with the Reddit.
You sound like the
This is so funny.
Sorry, back.
I'm the guy that got the game lost. He knifed me in the back with the wind. Classic. And I wasn't even trying that time. Gotta find some projects now.
I was putting the dog's chicken in the fridge, and now my hands smell like chicken.
Handful of projects that come up when
Need
you
actual
search for
soap.
something, and just use that. Oh my god. Alright, Awesome Gaming Squad, a web series about an awesome team of girls playing awesome video games awesomely. The Awesome Gaming Squad! I can already tell you what, this is an awesome titty squad. That's what I'm thinking they should change their name to.
Rock, paper, scissors. What? I thought it was 3. Rock, paper, scissors. Go.
Look at these malformed genetic defects here.
Come on, I have something else.
What's going on with her thigh?
I did it for you. Rock, paper, scissors. That was mine.
And she's got some vascularity like a...
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, okay.
Alright, now. Noisy ass bed. Cringy gaming women.
I would subscribe to this if you could watch them taking a crap.
2 girls, 1 game.
That's it. Wow, that is a shockingly good content. 1 minute of dumbass bitches giggling. Oh boy. Tell you what, get 3 more of them. Get 3 hot friends. Put up some cameras in the bathroom. I know it sounds weird. You're already in Los Angeles, so you're in the right district for it legally. Look at this picture. Damn, these are some badass gamers. I wonder what her tattoo says. It's probably some variation of live, laugh, love. Damn, she's got the stance. They both got a stance. She's got a stance that lets you know her legs are powerful, and she's got a stance that lets you know that her upper body is powerful. And together they're the Awesome Gaming Squad. This is like the cover of Rival Turf for SNES. This one would be Jack Flack. This would be Nelson right here. We're a team of gamers that need, look at the dirty ass floor. This is just so typical, women and their filthy living conditions. I have a hobby, and it's not a perverted hobby. When I go to a new girl's place, I take pictures of the bathroom. No, it's the part about me watching these girls in the toilet. That was a joke. I'm not actually into that. However, I like to document the filthy living conditions that these broads live in. You go in the bathroom, hair everywhere, just nasty. It's nasty. These girls, it's probably the caliber of girls that I'm finding as well. Anywho, this floor, dirty. We want to film our fun while we take on the competitive world of esports and other types of games. Yeah, they'd be. I'm sure they'd be competitive. They'd be really competitive in whatever game they choose to play. Yeah, Operation. Our show is about our journey and the shenanigans along the way to winning game tournaments. The fuck are you talking about? Twitch TV/Awesome Gaming Squad. They really went with that. Awesome Gaming Squad singing in the shower. So they took my bathroom idea to heart here. I can't. That's so fucking weird. Twitch has ads. Bud Light. Bud Light's sponsoring competitive esports now, I guess.
Oh, we're supposed to sing when she's in the shower. Yay! That was me singing. Did you like it? And you like it so much. You just scared the shit out of your
Ugh.
Groovy! Level shit up if you sing. Talking. I mean, any obnoxious noises. We could sing. Let's sing a song. Alright, let's sing a song. It's too late. I don't want to dress like a whore. Look at that bathtub. Swear. Go away, Martin.
They should cut out the middleman and just get in the shower themselves. Then people would walk. Well, they got more pictures. These are some thoughts right here. Jinxie Vegas is her name. Wow, she does not look like her avatar picture at all. No uploads. Good job. Good job, Jinxie Vegas. Game Rageosaurus. Game Rageosaurus. I like games. She's playing PUBG.
Are you kidding me? Why?
Watch your profanity.
Hello.
Look at that dirty room.
Holy shit. Long time no see.
I didn't edit this. I'm not editing this.
No, God, please, no!
8 views.
Why is it fucking freezing? It has no reason to. Are you fucking kidding me? No!
Damn, she's good.
I mean, I don't know. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I don't know what statistics
This is an amazing edit.
Women be funny.
But look at her though, she's... You, unfortunately, are gonna have to get an actual job. She's got the pro microphone. That lets me know that she's tried, like, she's really making a run at this. Like, you wouldn't buy that microphone and the spit shield if you weren't serious about your streaming. She's serious about her streaming. Yikes.
Yeah, about that. It's Christmas. Let's make this just a little bit more festive, shall we? There.
Nice. Let's see, what did she try to raise here? Risks and challenges. There are no risks, really. The worst that can happen is filming is postponed due to unfortunate and unexpected life events, in case she gets cervical cancer. See? That's all she's talking about. Unexpected life events. If she happens to get cervical cancer, or if she gets breast cancer, or if she gets herpes, these are the things that we're worried about. They wanted $3,000. They got $10. But at the end of the day, I'm rooting for these 2 plucky chicks. I think they're gonna make it. There's no risks and challenges. When you want to go full-time streaming, there's basically not a risk or a challenge that you're gonna need to worry about. You just jump in and start making that money. The ad revenue comes so quickly, it's almost free. All right, let's see if PUBG's back up. I just gotta play one more round. Right in the pussy.
Just,
all right, aim for the pussy.
Not by name.
Oh yeah!
You look panicked.
What the fuck? All right. Time for max
Maybe I do.
points. Fucking, oh my god, go, 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 go.
You're almost there, you're almost there.
Oh my god.
You can make it, you can make it.
It's so anal.
Tactical jump. Tactical jump!
No way, dude.
Oh my god.
I saw a hole in the fence. I thought I was gonna be able to go through the hole in the fence. Miko! Miko! Can I have the ice pack from the freezer? Because I'm being racked with pain right now. That makes total sense. You sit in a chair all day, racked with pain. All right, folks. Mark After
Actually,
Dark
no.
video
I do
game,
not.
an indie PC game created by the creator of Gray Fox. They need $279.
Do not know, Mr. FPS Doug.
A one-way plane ticket worth of money. Okay, so it's a loser dating sim? That's not that bad. I would buy that. I'm not gonna knock this project. I found myself in that position quite a few times. A short dating sim-esque RPG adventure about a normal guy trying to find love. Heavily inspired by Leisure Suit Larry. I like it. All right, team. Let's focus up here. Kill these niggas. If PewDiePie can say oh my god. Oh, fuck. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. I was built for this. I was literally built for this. I'm getting my revenge this round, right now. This is crazy. This is insane. This is totally insane right now. Fuck. I'm tired of playing kids' games.
Let's do it! I'm playing some CS Source right now. We can get some footage of that.
I feel a big fart coming on, but I'm not gonna subject you guys to that. Gotta mute the mic here.
Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot! I can dance all day! I can dance all day! Try to hit me! Try to hit me! Come on! Boom, headshot! Yeah! Yeah! Dude! Take that, bitch! So, like, this is my PC here. It owns. It owns! Yeah! So yeah, I like FPSs. What can I say? There's nothing like the rush of hunting people down and killing them. I mean, my heart's beating, my hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting, and I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot. You wanna go for a jog, man? We can go for a jog.
Okay, but what are you doing with a knife?
What do you mean? I run faster with a knife. Everyone runs faster with a knife. So I mean, like, what do you want to do, man? What do you want to film? Like, you know, always just film me owning noobs, doing the same old thing, but like, what do you and Jeremy usually do?
We just walk around and stuff.
Walk? Man, I got some wheels. So no, I guess I can tell you some bit about myself. I work every once in a while, occasionally, you know, like, I can't really hold down a job. People like me, it's really tough. You know, my dad owns a gun shop, but, you know, he doesn't like to admit it, but I think it makes him real nervous when I work there, because anytime I get a gun in my hand, it just automatically points to somebody's head. Sometimes I think maybe I want to join the army. I mean, it's basically like FPS, except better graphics. But what happens if I get lag out there? I'm dead! I mean, I even heard there's no respawn points in RL. What do you do when you're a person like me? When you're born to play FPS? Because there's nothing left to do but play FPS. Boom! Headshot!
Yeah, I don't know this at all. I totally missed this. It is pretty funny though.
What's going on? Are you okay?
What do you do?
Doug, what's going on?
You know what, Kyle? I think you just better go, dude.
Are you okay?
Just go, man. Seriously, just go. Oh, man! God, you Jesus! Oh, fucking lag, you piece of shit! Oh, yeah, I can saw it back of your head for 5 goddamn minutes, you don't talk, eh? You like that? What fucking talk now? Motherfucker! Goddamn!
Filmed like he's gonna slip into the back rooms. FPS Doug exists in the Backrooms universe. Pure ponage. That was awesome. Thanks for illuminating me on that bit of internet history right there. Cocktails.
I'm tired of this. Now you're gonna see. Now I'll show him. All right, it's time to kill. Just shot one of my own guys.
I've heard the boom headshot meme
Taking fire here.
like around, but I didn't know the origins of it. I thought it was just from, you know, FPS games.
Oh, you fucker. Use the action cam. Director, use the action
Let's see it in like stick animations.
Bitch ass shotgun now. I got the Mag 7. There we go. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Oh. That's right. I am the best of the best. He's talking about me. Oh, shit! Fuck! Jumping shot. You get extra points. You get a jumping kill. Oh! There we go. Boink. Fuck! Fuck! Why didn't you cover me? Cover me! Fuck! Yeah, I shot him with the AWP and he didn't die. Okay. That makes total sense. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fucking idiot shit. Fuck. I'm sorry, but this guy's a PewDiePie says it. I can say it. I don't even mean it. You know, I'm not racist. Oh, you're dead. Nice shit. Fuck! Oh my god! There you go. Oh shit! This is gun. It's gonna take me all day to get a kill with this thing. Before I get a kill with this. What? How are you supposed to... that's great. Yeah, I'm a bullet sponge. I'm a for bullets. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I'll just stand here and mop up your... Fuck! This guy's dead. Fuck! Now it's a man's game. Pistols, baby. You boys ready for a match? I didn't think so. Pistols are for men. Oh! I got killed by a... Oh, how about a little pistol match? Oh, shit! I got it. Oh, no. Awesome. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me if I didn't get that. Fuck! Yeah, fuck you. This guy's a cocksucker. Yeah, okay, I didn't hit him. Okay, yeah. Fuck! Die! What? Almost had that one.
That's so funny. Pretty funny, wasn't it? Kind of hilarious.
Kickstarter TV, episode 5.
People are gay. Your Kim suck big.
I've had enough of this silliness. Thank you again, by the way. Thank you to Hitler 6000 for donating this workspace here for a few days. Really, really appreciate it, man. I cannot look at the hideous, insensitive things that Hitler 6000 espouses online, but I cannot condemn them either. I cannot bring myself to utter a word of condemnation. And he strikes me as an awfully good guy for letting me use this space. So thank you very much. And thank you also, promotional considerations provided by...
Do you like video games? Me too. But I've identified 4 problems when gaming at home. Number 1, playing alone.
I'm so lonely.
Nobody has solved that problem yet.
So lonely inside real alone.
Number 2, getting verbally abused by kids half your age.
Oh man, I'm whooping you guys. 2v1, smoking? Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
a pro,
God.
I am. Yeah, no, I'm a pro.
Damn.
You got nothing.
This guy can't take the trash talk.
In your face, you suck!
The language is a little different from what you usually hear.
No.
Oh, yes! Yes! Nobody saw that.
He's talking about problems that have already been solved.
Number 4, distractions.
I think I get what he's going with here. He's marketing a sort of sensory deprivation tank.
But what if there was a place that was even more comfortable?
With infrared cameras that broadcast your every motion.
A gaming sanctuary.
Oh, this is cool.
According to the American Life Project and Pew Internet, 81% of adults between the ages of 18 and 29 play video games.
Are celibate.
The average American gamer is 34.
That is disgusting.
All households.
The average American gamer is 34.
Nearly half of all gamers are women.
Those are all bad statistics.
Let's look at recent history. Well, shortly after the TV was invented, we decided the pinball machine just wasn't cutting it. So we created video games. To satisfy America's passion for sports viewing, we created the sports bar. Sports bars provided a social venue for those who enjoy a specific hobby. But what about your modern everyday gamers? Where are we supposed to go to enjoy our hobby? Gamers have remained at home with their machines because relocating would be highly impractical. After reviewing the statistics,
he's already off to a bad start here. Now, what he's going with, a gaming bar, where you meet up, is basically an internet cafe, but a little bit more public. Those internet cafes are disgusting. Okay, the first problem you're gonna have is with slimy seats, usually covered with Korean sweat. Okay, go to an internet cafe, go to a game cafe in Koreatown, and you'll see what this will turn into. As soon as you have fat guy asses on leather seats for more than a week, it's gonna be nastier
Look at that.
Than a
Skinny, weak ass
jack-off video
motherfucker.
booth at an adult bookstore.
Oh,
You'd
shit.
rather do your gaming there than in this gaming cafe. It's
Old
gonna be
guy,
so
let's
gross.
go.
Oh, it's a veteran-owned
Stoot,
business.
stoot,
so
stoot, stoot.
Salute to you, but he should salute me back
Fucking
because
old dude with a pistol. Let's fucking
this
go.
is gonna become hygiene.
Get the hell out of here, motherfucker.
These are not nice places to go. Now, I know he showed a picture of some sort of gaming convention, but that's once a year. You can do that once a year. You do your gaming convention once a year, get your gaming done, okay? You don't sit there sloshing your big ass around in a leather seat, making it stink, which is what happens in these gaming cafes. That's the number one problem, aside from the fact that his business is retarded.
in these issues, we believe it is the era of the gaming bar.
Base good
What
boomer
is
with a
gaming
gun,
bar?
so true.
There are many answers to that question, so we'll just explain ours. Our gaming bar is not an arcade. It is not a dive bar.
It is a gay bar.
An internet cafe. It is the first modern gaming bar that will allow all types of gamers to play, compete, or spectate live matches every night.
So he's got a multi-million-dollar facility here.
Drink and game socially.
Perfect.
It's a place where a server will cater to you while you enjoy yourself. It's a place where you and your friends can go and not worry about anyone ever missing that amazing gaming moment. We will create a classy and fun gaming atmosphere where you can decide what to play.
How does this place make money?
Welcome to the future.
Are they gonna charge gamers $100? You gonna pay $100 to go gaming for the night? This idea's been done. It's called an empty-ass room where you go play Magic the Gathering. And that's about the size and scope of what the gaming economy can put together, okay? Gamers are not gonna be able to spend $100 a night having servers coming over, taking drink orders. It's not gonna happen. This building, this would require $3 million to put together. He's asking for $10,000. You can do
Yeah, it's
one
too
of these
much.
screen
It's too
setups
big.
for $10,000. It's crazy. It's a nice little model though.
Yeah, why not just ask for enough money to make a cool, smaller arcade? You can still make a modern one.
That's where I would be, playing Smash.
Doesn't have to be like just cabinets or whatever.
Hell yeah. Or maybe playing PUBG.
But probably, forget about the food. Yeah.
And they got the highest spec gaming computers suspended from the tops here, the rafters. And there's gonna be hot strippers coming over. Would you like some pussy, sir? With your donation, you're helping to create a more attractive gaming facility for all to enjoy. Thank you for your support. And then we have a full minute outro here. Credits. Games played. Everything done by me. Retarded. Kansas City, Missouri, of course, the gaming epicenter.
located inside Tiffany Athletic Zone. After my career in the Army as an attack helicopter pilot. That's what the problem is. He made that video, that 3D zooming around video, from the perspective of an attack helicopter pilot. Which makes sense. You need to know, you need a situational awareness. You need to see where the Iraqis are at all times. That doesn't help sell your business though, okay? He should have overlaid that with some gunshot sound effects, made it even more realistic. Still not helping sell his business. You know what he could invent that would be good? Multiplayer gaming, where people can play all at once. And you can watch people play through the internet. That would be an amazing invention. Or you could just open a big ass fucking expensive building that no one would go to and have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of TVs that like 4 people would look at. Secured the location though, Tiffany Athletic Zone. It looks like he's at least gone to enough trouble to try to find the location for this, which is insane. There's a scaled down version of the current location. More attack helicopter videos. You move the headset, find the Iraqis, kill them. That's all I'm seeing with this video here. All right, so I support veteran-owned businesses. I buy my coffee at Starbucks. Starbucks the company's probably hired a couple of veterans. So I've done my part to support veteran-owned businesses. I shop at McDonald's. I'm sure McDonald's has some veterans on the payroll. So it's not that I'm anathema. I'm not willing to not support this because it's a veteran. But I think you should stick to fighting attack helicopter piloting. And that's all there is to it. This is a non-starter business idea. I would not invest in this. I do have a significant amount of capital that I could be investing, millions of dollars, but he does not get a loan from the Sam Hyde Bank. Kickstarter TV, episode 5. We're banging them out here, and we're having fun doing it. We're learning about business. We're learning about scamming people. We're learning about monetizing your digital vlogging business in the digital age, and we're learning a few gaming tips along the way. Who'd have thought you'd get so much value, so much bang for your buck? Tell you what, hang around for Kickstarter episode 6, and you might be seeing some serious ass fucking shit. Peace.
Remember PUBG? The flavor of the month game. I think people had problems with their servers being too glitchy. PUBG. That's why people stopped playing. I never played it. It did look cool though. But yeah, apparently there are better versions of that style of game now. Alright, dudes. Jojo's Jukebox. Thank y'all for chilling. Peace, 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 peace. World Peace 2. Extreme Peace 1. Anyways. Thank you, Chemo, Renthal, Scroat, Who else came in? I think it was just Anthol, right? And anybody else who came in earlier. It was a good painting stream. Finished up that purple room pretty nicely. I like how it came out. Yes. Good night. Sleep tight. Have a safe and fun weekend, everybody. Peace out.